playlist is called? It just popped up. It's literally called the Mango playlist. I don't know why. It's been listening to me, I guess. But hey, if targeted ads and targeted shit means that it's all listening to me, but if it means that I get the Mango playlist, I'm kind of okay with it. This is a joke. Stop listening to me. Hello. Hi. Good morning, everybody. How are we all doing? It has been a hot second for sure. My God. Hi, good morning. Yeah, basically, God, I freaking love living in the city. The Combini is so close. I step outside, Combini. I go home, no Combini. It's amazing. So easy to go and grab a few little tidbits, you know? Full jumper, thank you. Good morning. Oh yeah, good stuff. It's so dry in Tokyo. I literally had to go and buy. Oh, is it out of water? Oh, she is. She's out of water. Drink up, baby girl. I had to go buy a humidifier because I'm literally like choking and dying on how dry it is. Alright, one more time. There we go. Awesome. And now we have humidity. It's so dry. How do I tell you how dry it is? Is there like a way to know and to understand? I think there's been a dry weather warning. Dry weather alert, dry air advisory, alert in effect, dry air advisory. I don't know what else to tell you. It's so freaking dry. Yeah, like I have my air purifier when I go to sleep and the humidity from that, but oh my God. You've never heard of a dry air advisory? Me neither, until Japan, I guess, but then I've been here for a while, so I don't know what's normal anymore. I'm all confused and lost. People are like, how does this compare to Australia? I'm like, you know what? I don't know anymore. It's been almost 10 years. I don't know what's normal anymore. This is normal for me. And we have dry air. God, it's so fucking dry. In summer, it's so wet. Like, everything is moist and damp. And then in winter, everything is so dry. Like, when you take a breath in, it's like hurts almost. So, got my little humidifier here. It's literally, like, blasting into my face. I don't know how I feel about saying that on the internet. Don't say anything. Just stop. So, yeah. The moisture is happening. And then super hot humidity soon to come. Yes. Oh, fucking Christ. Holy shit, that is so loud. And it cut off. Thank you so much, Larry, for the 73 months. Thank you, Larry. Sorry for the sound. Was that super loud for you guys too? Was that awfully loud? Was that terribly loud, or was it okay? How was it? I can pump up the mango a little bit louder. Possibly. I struggle with levels, especially when I can't hear what you guys can hear, but it was loud. You think my mic's low? Okay. That's Max mic. Max Michael. I just know that when we go into the kitchen, it's gonna be all off, but it is what it is. Also, I got sick again. Yippee! When did I get sick? I got sick in Fukuoka, and then it's just been a long recovery time. But it wasn't like the worst cold ever, it was just a cold. But it's just hung around for a long time. Me sick? Never. I think it's Tokyo, man. I think it's Tokyo. I know that I have... I'm pretty rough when it comes to getting ill. But so many friends, like, so ill. And I'm like, is it me or is it the city? I mean, city life does kind of... You are touching shit all the time. I got my hand sanitizer. I'm like, psh, psh, psh. Wherever I go, I mask up a lot because I'm like, I cannot deal with this shit. And now I'm out of water because I gave it all to my humidifier. This is so sad. I'm so thirsty. Fuck. This winter's been really bad for me, really bad. I'm sorry to hear that. Sickness-wise? If it's sickness-wise, I feel you. Like, I got sick so many freaking times. My god, I have a friend and her family, they've not been sick. In a whole month, they weren't sick for one day. What is that? Bombfinity? Bombfinity 96? Beautiful name. Your mother really knew how to choose the names. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for the sub. Help. My brain has also... I'm recovering from over-travel, overwork. So my brain is so fucked. I like can't remember shit. And my jokes, they used to be so good and now they're so bad. That's an effect that overwork can have. Your jokes become really bad when they used to be really good. So if I tell any bad jokes, that's the reason. Okay? Used to be good when? Before real sickness. I'm very happy for you, good Gordy. Do you have any secrets? Doesn't have to be related to sickness, just do you have any secrets? Ooh! It's secrets telling time on the stream. None of your jokes are bad though. That's quite a nice thing to say and a pure lie, and I appreciate you and I love you for that, but you cannot tell me that. You're wrong. I know you're wrong. I've told jokes and been like, fuck, shit. Oh, just a little secret, just a little one, just a little baby secret for us. A little baby secret. A bold-faced lie. That's what I'm saying. Hi, Win. Thank you so much for the 32 months. Otskare, thank you so much for
into the stream. Tired, but it's worth it to hear your thoughts. Turkey Dokie Cozy.
Turkey Durkey, actually, it sounds like she's saying Turkey Durkey, which is Turkey Jerky. That could be my alter ego. Turkey Jerky. That's pretty good. Thank you for staying up late. Always high wind. I respect you. I wish I could respect your time a little bit better, but it's just, yeah, UK time is not a fun conversion, but I appreciate you always showing up, and good luck with your sleep schedule. Thank you. Travel sometimes during the day. No, I'm not reading that, Larry. I don't think so. I want to appreciate the long skirt in that video. Wait, which video? The one in Saitama. That was the last one. Yes, if you guys haven't checked it out, please check out the Saitama video. Please. Pretty please. It's flopping. Why would it flop? It's Saitama. I need to get better with thumbnails. I need to get better with titles. I need to lie to the people. Shit that does well and like on YouTube is like, it looks cartoonish, the amount of Photoshop going on. And I'm like, I just don't fuck with the way you have to do thumbnails these days. Where it's just like, Mr. Beast style, I can't do that shit. Makes me feel bad. Hello, Trippy G. How you doing? I love the video, but stop looking at the sun. I was forced to. I had no choice in the matter. Filming is so nice. Thank you. I had a wonderful cameraman. It made it such a great experience because there's like shots I've had in my mind where I'm like, this is what it would look like. This is how it would be. And yeah, they just got it done. It was awesome. Very cool. Brush time. Oh wait. Oh, don't do that. Fuck. I used this to brush. Since the last time I played with it, I've used it to brush dust, and dust just went flying everywhere. I'm a fool. I'm a fool. I could either use it as a what do you call it? Fidget toy, or I can use it as a dust brush. Why would I? I can't do both. The sun didn't want to be looked at. Why so beautiful? Exactly, exactly. Oh shit. Thank you, Highwind. I've never seen such a strong and muscular woman in my life. Emma isn't just built, she's a living masterpiece. A Greek goddess carved from pure perfection. Her muscles glisten like they were sculpted by the hands of destiny itself, and every flex is a work of art. It leaves jaws on the floor. Women don't just admire her, they worship her. The moment Emma enters a room, hearts start racing, knees go weak, and girlfriends suddenly feel inadequate. I mean, I could break anyone like a twig. And you know what? Because it got cut off, let me see if I can give that to you another time. Because it's just so good. It's over too quickly. You know what I mean? I feel like it starts and then it's just gone. Are you scared of me? Why? Why would you be afraid? You're just lucky that I'm a friendly soul. If I wasn't, the world would be in a bad place right now. I would be snapping people. Like Thanos, but in a literal snap sense. I'd be snapping people left, right, and center. This isn't TOS, this isn't a threat. Is this a threat? Is this a threat? I won't get in trouble for threatening, right? Have we tried? It could be. I guess if I did that to certain people and politicians, then maybe. No, this isn't a threat. This isn't a threat. It's fine. Let me just emulate and see if this will work. Sheer custom. Another one for high wind. This should work. Make it look like. Okay. Hopefully this works. Mango playlist, stop. Yeah, it's over so quickly. It's over so quickly. I just want it again and again. It's so good. Thank you, Highwind, for redeeming that. The implication is that, exactly. But it's not a threat. It's not a threat. Hey, everyone, welcome home to the loved the house tour video. Thank you, Alcatraz. Thank you. Welcome back. I'm very fucking happy to be home. Oh my god, that was just a period of time where I was like, I want to be home so bad, and now I'm home, and it's great. Walk into the Konbini in the morning, the sun is out, people are walking. I saw a little bird in a tree on the walk through the Konbini. It was like, beep, 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 and I was like, hello, good morning. And I felt like a little city princess as I bought my frozen mango from the convenience store, where some anime character was saying some shit over the intercom about some kind of collaboration. The puddings right now have cat paws on them in like strawberry cream. They have strawberry shortcake yakisoba for some fucking reason, which is terrible. It's fleeting as the euphoria of having strong muscles for that period of time where you can exercise regularly and you eat enough protein. Yeah, what? Yes. The feeling of euphoria is great. I can relate to that. For me, it's never a fleeting period of time for these muscles. They're just always around. We truly live in her snow-white dream. Exactly. Birds of limited variety because we live in a city. I think it was a finch. Was it a finch? No. I don't know what it was. This music's beautiful. Really hitting the vibe. There's also a plum blossom tree on the way to the Konbini. Looking at the plum blossoms. The petals are starting to fall. Isn't that amazing? That incredibly short walk to the Konbini. There were birds and plum blossoms and people. I love that. Yeah, everybody was singing and skipping their step. Everybody's so happy. Everybody's so happy. In Tokyo, no one's sad. This is a joke. Did I fuck up my mouse thing? Yeah. My wrist rest. I misread reflection. I have a terrible brain. I don't know what. I got something wrong with me. Choo choo! Thank you so much for getting us on the hub trade, everybody. Thank you. Like a Disney movie, everybody's singing like it's the morning. In Beauty and the Beast. Bonjour! Bonjour! Konnichiwa! But everyone's not wanting to go to work and underpaid. Hooray! Hooray! Rainbows and fireworks. Oh shit, she's multilingual. Oh, I'm Nihongo Jozu. I let a little konnichiwa slip. Whoops. I got the bonjour, I got the konnichiwa, I got the hello. I'm basically a polyglot. Also, there will be periods of time where I have to blow my nose today. Because I know the body's supposed to be made up of like 80% water or some shit. I'm 80% mucus. My blood, it goes so slowly through my body. It's like it's like mud. It's awful. Terrible. But it's the way it is. I'm like, maybe it's because I was born premature. Is that something that happens if you're born premature? You just contract every disease? Is that it? Is that what happened? She's more mucus than a human now. Exactly. I'm some kind of supervillain in some kind of off-brand comic book. Some kind of fan fiction. Maybe you're onto something. It could be the preemie babies. Preemie babies love the flu. Preemie babies love colds. I wasn't done cooking. They had to stick me in a microwave basically to finish off the job. And by microwave I mean incubator. I think. I actually don't know what it was. I was in a case. Basically a microwave. This is not saying to microwave children. Where? Let that baby cook. Exactly. She was not done. And I think I still needed a little bit more time. Wow, preemie was a banned term. Interesting. Why did you have to permit preemie? Why? Is it pre? I don't know. I don't see that often. You see a sick a lot as a kid though. It doesn't look like penis. Preemie? I was a preemie too, but my mom was a smoker. I see. Do you get sick all the time? I'm trying to cook here. Trying to figure out the reasoning for why I have to blow my nose 24/7. You're good? Damn it. Okay. No, that's great for you. Just means that my reasoning is off. They keep the collectible babies in a display case. Fuck. Ate a little carrot. Yo, I'm the fucking carrot queen! That doesn't mean that I'm not sick. Damn, if carrots were the cure to disease, I would be like negative disease. I would be unable to get you know what I'm saying? If someone's a preemie, the preemies. It's something on your nose when you're a kid, it's been there the entire time. Could be. Maybe one of these days when I blow my nose, it'll come out. Just a Lego, just a really like chunky Lego. You know what they're saying? A carrot a day, it's good for you. I do love carrots. I'm a carrot queen. I'm always on the hunt for a fancy carrot. You know. Anyway, I guess we could go to the kitchen already. I am hungry. It is time for food. It looks like the kitchen's dirty, but it's just washed dishes, okay? I washed them last night. I did so much yesterday. I have to blow my nose. Why? It does feel like a fancy hotel bar. There's something about this music. I'm like, is this the vibe we want for today? I feel like it's good, but it's not. It makes me want to go to sleep. Let's try something else. What is this? This is cute. Okay, shall we try? Shall we attempt? Let's see what it looks like. Hopefully I didn't leave anything out. That's Hello. Oh, sorry, I kicked you. Oh my god. I charged the iPad. Can you believe it? I have to blow my nose. I'm gonna go walk to the other end of the room. See ya. And she's back. Reiko Spare, it's awful. Stay in the past. Don't come over here. It's a bad time. Everything's going wrong. Everything's going wrong. Nice. Looks very Nordic. A lot of Japanese things. I mean, I'm not in like a very traditional Japanese house. People gotta live. Yeah, kitchens look like this. Is it? Oh, that's good. I like that. How is this in spatial audio? Your cough freaked me out and I thought someone was in my office. Is it? That's kind of fucked up. Yeah, I was over there. Yippee. Lately, I've been into making smoothie bowls. Woo! Woo! So I'll probably make a smoothie bowl. Sink. Fuck! Okay. I'm just gonna take a second to say I'm gonna go fix the sink and it's just gonna go black. Okay? There's a delay. Okay. Ba 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 ba. Yo 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 yo. That's very 1970s or earlier to me, especially that middle bar behind you to open the drawers. This kind of thing? This is definitely past the 1970s. 1980s, 1970s sinks look like straight up ass. They've definitely renovated this since the 70s or 80s. Also, this place was built in like 86, so but yeah, they've definitely renovated it. I looked online at other rooms in this complex and this one has definitely been renovated compared to the other rooms that I've seen, so definitely a more modern, at least for Japan's standards, this is more modern. I've been having smoothies recently too, mango, banana, pineapple, and spinach with almond milk. Yeah, it sucks because the weather's quite cold, but I'm like on a smoothie bowl kick, and I'm like, dang it, I wish I was in this vibe for summer, or like some hot version of this, but I'm like shivering while eating my delicious smoothie bowl. Yeah, I'm sure that like, probably, I don't know where you're from, but probably in Europe, maybe this was the vibe in the 70s, and then later on in time, Japan was like, oh, we like this thing now, and then we got it much later. Who knows? Who knows? Sorry to blow my nose on stream. Wow. That's crazy. Yeah, I went and bought frozen mango and some pineapple from the convenience store. And I'm gonna make a little smoothie bowl situation with coconut milk It's gonna be so loud. I just need you to be ready for later on. It's gonna be super loud. Blowing nose and surround sound. Ooh. Warm smoothie with baked oatmeal with fruit. Yeah. That checks out. What's a smoothie bowl? Basically, you make a smoothie, but it's really thick, and then you put it in a bowl, and you put like granola and pieces of fruit on top. And it's delicious. It's really good. Bowl, a smoothie bowl. Come on. I don't think I have anything interesting I can show you. I do have one thing that I'm supposed to, I wanted to film a reel for it, but time has passed, and I'm like, is this still even good to eat anymore? Oh yeah, this is good till May. This is a invisible pudding from Lawson. Right, this is supposed to taste like a straight up pudding. They're doing the clear food shit again. I swear they're just doing weird shit. They're getting freaky with it again. Also, I found an actual mango, not frozen. It was on special for like $1.50 US, which for Japan fruit is crazy. It does look a little fucked up though, but it's good. It's good. It's a Thai mango. Having a medicine? Nice! I love that for you. Hello, Jazium.
Good morning, Emma. Tokidoki, hi Tokidoki way.
Woo! Thank you so much. Thank you for the 46 months. Am I doing the whole thing? I think I am, but that's so much money. I didn't try the mango drink. I found it once, and then I was like, I don't want to fucking do this. What am I looking for? Oh yeah! Do you guys remember? Unfortunately, I've eaten all of mine. This is a gift for a friend. But I bought the Kanazawa pudding again when I was there. When I was transferring through the station. The best pudding in Japan? One of the top 3 puddings in Japan? From my reviews. I had 2 of them. But alas, I have eaten my fill. No more for me. Bam! Well, I went crazy with the sodas. I was like, I love this soda, glug, 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 glug. And then I was like, I need to slow the fuck down. And now I still have a bunch left. Oh, I don't have that many left. Wait, I thought I had more. I have 6. I have 6 left. Never mind. Never mind, I only have 6. But I have been sharing with friends, I will say. I have been sharing with friends. Yeah, that was a really fun stream. Pudding tier list. Oh, fuck me. I just put coconut milk on the iPad screen. Why does that look so gross? Yo, if you go to Kanazawa, get the fucking pudding. Get the pudding. Get Kanazawa pudding. You gotta do it. It's the best. Dairy-free pudding? Where did dairy-free pudding come from? Did I say that? Pudding is not dairy-free, but that one might be. Let me check it. Because it is like, it's just clear, so I'm like, I don't know if it's got dairy in it. I gotta check. The clear pudding, let's see if it has dairy. It has no dairy. I can't read the ingredients fully. It's like sugar, then some kind of glucose syrup, and gelling agent, and then flavors. It's literally like they've just added flavors to basically clear gel. So the flavors themselves are going to be trying to imitate pudding. I think it's going to taste really bad. I think it's going to taste like pudding flavor. No, I'm not allergic to dairy. I thought I was. But I'm fine. It's been a journey. But yes, everybody, I'm not allergic to dairy. I eat a lot of dairy, yeah. The fuck? It just crashed? Like I didn't even... Am I here? Can you hear me and see me? Why? It just crashed. The app just crashed. That's wild. Why? Damn. Okay. Huh, okay. Well, this is an unfortunate time for you to hear and see me because I'm about to do the blender and it's so loud. Where is it? Okay, turn down your audio. I'm serious, turn it down. Alright, we're gonna do it in 3, 2, 1. It needs more mango. It needs more mango. Okay, we're gonna use all of it. Not as loud as a lemons. Yeah. Alright, we're going again. In 3, 2, 1. God, it's so fucking loud. Yum! Okay. Now I'm gonna cut up some mango, banana, and pineapple to put on top. This. Also, my birthday's gonna be soon. Woohoo! Yippee! Ah! Yippee! How the fuck? She has not sharpened her knives yet. Oh my god! Woohoo! Yippee! They love when she doesn't sharpen her knives. The big 3-0. Yes. 3-0. Okay. Any plans yet? Yes. But I don't actually think I'll talk about them. I'm gonna go on a trip, but I also don't want to kind of say when or where. just for like safety reasons. I'm gonna be a bit more cautious about that in the future. But I will be posting about it. I'm gonna go on a nice trip. I'm so excited. Though I checked and it's gonna be raining the entire time. Like it's such perfect weather every day, and then suddenly when I want to go, it's yeah, it's gonna rain the entire time. But also it could be nice to just have a nice hotel stay. Not go out that much. I am indeed going to Paraguay. No, wait, I shouldn't have said I don't want a dog side. No. Ah, fuck. No, banana on the floor. Just like that Bruno Mars song. No, I don't have the fancy knife that I made, but I will get it. I will be getting it. I promise. It's gonna take some time. Yeah, I'm like hoping that the weather forecast is completely inaccurate and it's gonna be totally fine. Ooh. Definitely think for a smoothie bowl it's supposed to be a little bit thicker, but I'm learning. Woo-hoo. Okay. And granola. Japanese granola is not so expensive. This is like 400 grams and it's like 484 yen. But like, I went to the grocery store and I was like, cool, I want some like really nice granola. And I looked and the nice granola is like 1,600 yen, which is like, I don't know, like $11. I'm like, what the fuck? I think I'm shopping at the wrong supermarket. I think I'm shopping at a fancy supermarket by accident. So I'm going to try changing supermarkets. The thing is, the supermarket I'm going to has the nicest user experience. Everything's very beautiful and set out really nicely, and I'm like, ooh, grocery store time. But I think clearly it's for rich people. And I'm like, why is everything so expensive now? But I think it's the grocery store I'm going to. So I'm going to try going to my local, like, discount kind of vibes place. It's not such a nice experience. But the nice experience is getting to eat for less money. So, yeah. It's okay. If I feel hungry after a smoothie, I then eat other things. But I do enjoy a smoothie. And I'll just see if I'm still hungry afterwards. There's a dude smoking and spitting up front. I know I'm in the right place. Yeah, it's that kind of vibe for the cheaper place. It's that kind of vibe. There's also no trolleys. And there's stairs. So you have to like go up and down a bunch of stairs and like get everything in your basket. And if you're buying a lot of groceries, it's like, oh, but it's not a big deal. I want to save money. I want to be spending like, it should have been a sign. But like, I went to the juice section and they had this beautiful like Taiwanese tea, fruit tea. And I was like, that looks so good. And it was like 1,000 yen for a bottle. And they had blood orange juice, and that was like 1,600 yen for a bottle of juice. Like $10. And I'm like, okay, I think I'm in the wrong place. I think I'm in the wrong place. And suddenly my groceries, whenever I buy groceries, I'm like, wow, the cost of living is so high now. And it is, but I think I'm shopping at the wrong supermarket. I guess it's basically Japanese Erewhon. Little bit of pineapple. They don't have Aesop soap, so we're not that far yet, but yeah, my basket is all right, but they're quite small. I feel like their selection is not huge. And also I find that their prices aren't bad, but there are cheaper places out there, I would say. Yeah, limited in selection, but it's not bad, honestly. Like, can't go too wrong with a My Basket. Oh, I made it not pretty. I just covered it. I made it not pretty. The whole point is that it's all lined up, but then I just covered it immediately. Oh well, I'm not a perfect person. I'm not a perfect person. I just want you to know. Okay. I think this is good. I think I'm gonna eat this. Ooh! Yum. Alright. See ya. But I just want you to know. I don't really Was it too accurate? Was it too good? I was 20 years old. Wow. God, I really just made it not pretty, but that's okay. I'm gonna eat the daku anyway. Eat the daku. What the fuck? Wait, this song is a copy of that jazz song. Can you hear this? Wait, no. We're playing that again. How long is this thing? Wait, where'd it go? Oh my god, what the fuck? Yeah, Careless Whisper. Okay, what is it? Frohnberg Professor Layton. It literally went down though. Literally. Apparently this is from a video game. Should be this song? Are there any comments? Is anyone else? Is this it? I wish Japan could make up its mind on humidity. We literally have a dry air warning right now. It's so dry. Winter is horrifically dry. My nose is bleeding all the time. Is it different? Am I crazy? Is this not it? It seems like all of the Layton music compilations include that Careless Whisper remix rather than the original songs. Huh, so someone did a Careless Whisper remix because there were similar notes. Oh, kind of sorry. Sorry. My bad. Sorry. Sorry. So sorry about that. So the original song for Frauenberg includes similar notes to Careless Whisper, and then someone made a remix, and now a lot of places are only uploading the remix rather than the original song. Hello, Tin Man, J-Man, how you doing? What's bardcore? Is it the ones where it's like the medieval version of popular songs? Yeah. Yeah, I've heard some things from bardcore. I would wish that there was a freaking version of Twilight Princess on the Switch. I miss that game so much. One of the best Zelda games. The janitor. The janitor. Tin Man, you gotta eat it dry. That's so sad. Do you have any other liquids? You could mix it with water. I mean, there's definitely a bardcore of the Kendrick Lamar song. You could humidify your cereal. Yeah.
Psst. I see dead people.
This has vocals. Sorry, it's so loud.
Hey, monster on the beat, ho, Debo, any rap nigga, he a freak throw, man down, call like Amber Lambs, tell him breathe, bro, nail a nigga to the cross, he walk around like Tizo. What's up with these jabroni ass niggas trying to see Compton? The industry can hit me, fuck them all in the mama. How many options you really got? I mean, it's too many options. I'm finna pass on this body, I'm John Stockton.
Mustard would be good with cereal toast. Cereal with cinnamon toast crunch.
Show niggas, certified boogeyman. I'm the one that up to score with him. Walking down whole time, I know he got some hoe in him. Pull on him, extort shit, bully the flow on him. Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You better not have her go to cell block 1. To any bitch that talk to him and they in love, just make sure you hide your little sister from him. They tell me Chubb's the only one that get your hand-me-downs. And party after party playing with his nose now. And Baka got a weird case, why is he around?
Possibly Larry.
Lover boys, certified pedophiles. Wah, 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 wah. That fuck 'em up. Wah, 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 wah. I'ma do my stuff. Why you trolling like a bitch? Ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord and it's probably A minor. They not like us. 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 You think the Bay gon' let you disrespect Pop, nigga? I think that Oakland show will be on that stop, nigga. They cold foul. I don't know why you still pretending. What is the owl? Bird niggas and bird bitches. Go. The audience not dumb. Shape the stories how you want. Hey Drake, they're not slow. Rabbit hole is still deep. I can go further, I promise. Ain't that some P-Rest that's for bitching? You Malibu most wanted. Ain't no law boy, you ball boy. Fish Gatorade or something. Since 2009, I had this bitch jumping. You niggas will get a wedgie. Be flipped over your boxes. Or over your
Good luck with your recovery from surgery.
Think better straighten they posture. Got famous all up in content. Might write this with a doctor.
Fruit Pouch rocks.
Fuck a caption, won't
Eating
action,
whatever
no
you can
action,
is
I'm
good.
hands-on. You fuck around, get polished. Fuck
Good
the
luck
lame
with
girl while he was in
recovery.
jail. That's
Enjoy
canonical.
Hello
Get his
Kitty
face
Island
tatted like a
Adventure.
bitch apologizing. I'm glad D Rose came home, y'all didn't deserve him neither. From Alondra down to Central, nigga better not speak on Serena. And
This is like a 4.5 minute song, so. Sorry. I burp. Immediately I pause the music and then I burp. I love that. Thank you. Can I show you a song that I'm super into lately? I don't know if you'll like it, but it's just so good. It's there's an original song and then there's a remix by Umru and then there's another remix by Milkfish. So Milkfish is the side project of, or the DJ project of Underscores, who is an amazing artist. But Milkfish is like the DJ stuff. I don't know. I'll just show you even a little bit, but the build is so great. It's called Records. You've heard of Milkfish. I have played Milkfish before, other remixes. This is called Records.
I don't sell ass anymore, I sold records. I don't sell.
What kind of fish?
I like milkfish.
I like a
I don't
Milkfish.
sell ass anymore, I sold records. I don't sell.
Girl, we gotta expand your horizon.
I don't sell ass anymore, I sold records. I don't sell.
It's a very silly, fun time.
I don't sell ass anymore, I sold records. I don't sell. I don't sell. I don't sell record anymore.
I sell ass.
I don't sell record anymore, I sold.
Hell yeah.
I don't sell record anymore, I sold ass. I don't sell record. I don't sell. They didn't even do it, feel it with the gas. Anymore. I'm a big titty bad bitch that's gonna fuck the best. Anymore. Let bitches think you other bitches think you are.
It's such a devious beat. But this is so enjoyable.
I don't sell ass anymore, I sold records. I don't sell ass anymore, I sold.
Let's fucking go! It's such a good song. Such a fucking bop. So nicely done. I don't sell ass anymore, I sell records. I don't sell records anymore, I sell ass. So freaking good. So that's been on repeat, for sure. And then also, so I can send you a link. This is the Milkfish remix of the Umru and Chase Icon remix of Records. There you go. All Milkfish songs are just such an excellent time. There's also this one by a lesser known DJ, but she did a really great job. This is just such a cute mix. This is DJ Stephanie McDead is her name. And it's just such a cute little... Such a good one. My back is aching, my bra too tight, my booty shaking from the left to the right. But yeah, been loving that one. So much good music. So much fun. Oh, just so nicely done. If anybody is interested in this one, there's the little bit. My booty shaking from the left to the right. So good. Anyway, I went to a music show the other night. After I did the premiere for the Saitama video, and it was a bit of a mess. It was a good show, but I had friends that were playing, and just the way that the venue and the main artist had organized things was absolute dog shit. It was really bad. Play this again. I did get to sleep. However, it was scheduled to start at 11 p.m. and they ended up starting at 1 a.m. They were 2 hours late and they did not communicate to anybody. And so people lined up for so long, just like unable to get home as well because all the trains have stopped. Lining up outside in winter while apparently it's not understood if the venue or the artist chose to have no in-ear monitors. That's like a staple thing that you need. Someone along the way made a choice to not have in-ear monitors, and so they had to calibrate the stage sound to be good enough to match that of in-ear monitors. And there's no way that you can do that. And the main artist was not happy about it and kept making them redo it. And then, it just, like, it really grinds my gears, you know? Also, hello Benson, how you doing? There were a bunch of people playing that night. It started off with the second tier main artist, then the main artist, and then a bunch of people playing after that. However, the main artist, it's their show, they're allowed to, but they would not budge on having ambient sound between all of the sets. And the ambient sound went on for about 15 to 20 minutes without any communication of like, next up in 20 minutes, we'll have blah play. No announcements or anything. And so it just felt like something was broken in the show because the wait time, people were standing, people were stuck. It's like a big, stage area. People can't move and they have to stand there after waiting for 2 hours. They had to stand there for 20 minutes just because the artist was like, no, it's part of the vibe to have this kind of ambient, it's just a sound, it's just like playing for like 20 minutes. And so people had to wait the ambient sound, 20 minutes, then the first artist went on, then another 15-20 minutes of ambient sound, and then the main artist went on, And there was no communication that there were so many other people playing after that. And the main artist was like, we need cooldown time after my set. So 20 minutes of cooldown time. No, not a translation error. No, it was 20 minutes of cooldown time plus 15 minutes of ambient sound, and then the next person can go on. And that was not communicated that anybody was playing after the main artist. And so of course it just looked like the show was over. And there were so many other like small like Tokyo DJs and like music artists that were playing afterwards, and there was nowhere written like we've got more people coming. There was no announcements, so it just looked like the show was over. So everybody just left. Luckily, a lot of people, there were quite a few people that did stay, but just the floods of people that left, and they couldn't get home as well. They didn't know. There's no trains because it was like at that point like 2:30 a.m. and it's like there wasn't, and because the show was running late, they cut the DJ sets down to 20 minutes. Rather than cutting down the ambient sound time in between the sets. And I was like, you fucking asshole. Like, I was so fucking pissed. Like, the unprofessionalism. And it's like, yes, and I look, like, I know of the bigger artist. Yeah, what the fuck is a DJ, like, and some of the DJs is like a set of 3, representing like a collective. So I'm like, 3 DJs having to fill a 20-minute set is fucking crazy. And so I look, you know, I know of the main artists. They did get big quite quickly, and they're 20 or 21 years old. And it is like, I don't know, it just felt so fucking disrespectful. I'm like, a show isn't just like your own shit. It's collaborating with everyone and working together, and it just left such a bad taste in my mouth. Worked on bringing a UK band to Japan at the start of the year and stuff like merchandise production seemed like 20 years in the past. I mean, there's definitely going to be issues on the Japan side. I don't know how many bits of the issues were part of the venue, but I was backstage and I met the owner, the owner of the venue, and he was fucking pissed. He was so pissed. Because the show, some people who performed later just came off and they were like, yo man, I think we broke a light, I'm so sorry. And the owner of the place was like, I'm gonna make the main artist pay for it. Like, don't worry. Don't worry. Like, I'm gonna make that main guy pay for it. He's fucked me over. And I was like, whoa, drama. But I think it was ego. I think it was a young guy's ego. And a unwillingness to adjust to when things are going wrong. Because clearly things were going wrong. There was the initial fault of the venue. The venue was late setting up. So that was one thing. But then there wasn't able to be any adjustments from the artist side after that. Like, no, it has to be like this. It has to be like this. And I'm like, you fucked over so many people. And like, the way that he talked to the audience, these people waited for like 2 hours to be in there, and I would hope that there would be like a, what's up Tokyo, how are you doing? You know, like, he didn't reference Tokyo once. It was a very like general show. And in between, when, you know, when it's like, when they're supposed to be like, thank you so much for being out here, there was none of that. It was just like, he just kept saying, I love you. Like that. Like, he kept saying it so many times. Where it's like finishing a song or like about to start a song, I love you. Like, I don't know, dude. Like, you know, it's that kind of thing. It's like that hyperpop shirtless rap. And he's like, you know, got no shirt on. He's a very beautiful young man. And I'm just like, I feel like he's got his ego pumped the fuck up. And I'm like, God damn, you know, have some respect, dude. It was, yeah. Yeah, I'm like, talk to people like they're people, please. I don't know if I should say the name. I don't want to chat shit about anything that could ever come back to get me. I will say one thing. Hyperpop Crowd has the number 2 in their name. The most hilarious thing was, you know, when you're at a concert and they're like 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you go. I guess because his name has the number 2 in it, he only said the number 2, and this was the craziest fucking thing. When it's like a build-up, he'd be like 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. I was losing my mind. Like, how can that possibly seem like a really cool thing? Like, it was the funniest. I kept, like, me and my friends kept watching the video back being like, okay, buddy, how many shoes are in a pair? 2, 2, that's right, you got it. Hey, buddy, what's the number that comes after 1? 2, yeah, good job. Yeah. Whoa, I went to City and Color Show and Dallas Grease Drop yelled and berated us. Why did he yell? What was he yelling? Jesus. Why are they mad? Why are they mad performing? What's going on? What the hell? Yeah, I was a bit embarrassed for him, but I don't know if anybody else, I don't know how the audience felt. Because I'm not, like, obsessed with him. I'm sure that there is, like, a younger, it seemed like a lot of the crowd was, like, a younger hyperpop crowd. And so I'm sure a lot of them are, like, super obsessed. You know, when he got on stage, it was, like, crazy. Everyone was so excited. So I don't know how much people are gonna actually be like, yo, fuck this guy, or they're just gonna be like, I'm just happy I got to see him, you know? I don't know at what level people are at with that, but yeah, as someone on the outside who doesn't, I've listened to his music. There's a song I really like, but then he only played half of it and didn't play the good bit. Like, the second half is the good bit. He played the first half and then was like, thank you, I love you. And then he left the stage. And then everyone was like, one more song. And then he came back out and played the same song again, only to the halfway point again, and didn't play the good bit. And he's like, thank you, I love you. Like, fuck you, play the good bit. Right? I was like, the second half is a bit more of a different vibe to the first half. But it's still possible. He produced it. I looked up the credits. He's the producer. It's still his work. There's less vocals, but there's still vocals. You should have played it. Idiot. He was mad because people were recording on their phones despite the venue posting everywhere we could. And they're mad because we didn't have the energy that he wanted. He's notorious for being an asshole to his fans. That sucks. Also, they just gotta get used to, like, phones are a part of it. Unless there's things everywhere saying no recording, then that's a thing. But that's bullshit. It was kind of crazy at this show. Literally everyone had their phones out recording. Everyone. Like, the whole time. That was crazy. Where it's like, I wonder if I can show you. I did take a little bit of video, but not too much. Let's see. Oh yeah, so when I got in, I went in, so first of all, I went in and I was, because my friends were playing, I was on guest, and I was like, I got to the front and I didn't know, but it was the owner of the place was working with everyone, which shows a really good company, I would say. If there's an issue and the owner of the venue is out working with everybody, I think that's a good show of a good business, where, like, they're getting involved as well. Or at least, like, a good show of a CEO, I guess. But he was there, like, working guest list. And he just did not hold back. He was like, oh yeah, okay, got you. How long's the wait? I'm like, it's pretty bad out there. And he was like, this is such a mess. I was like, yeah, dude. And then everyone paused, like the staff paused. And they were like, we have to stop everyone coming in. We're getting overflow on the inside. And it was just such a mess. But there was an area where it was supposed to be lining up indoors. I walked in, and this was supposed to be a line. Like, this is what it looked like. Where we were just stuck in a room full of people, and I was a bit like, I made sure I knew where the exits were so that I could get out if there was like a crowd crush situation. Because that was like a pretty scary environment when there's just that many people. And you know, we all technically were in a line. And then they started letting people in. And the line didn't exist anymore. No one's gonna continue the line in this weird, unorganized fashion. Everybody just like rushed for the door. And I'm like, that's so fucking dangerous. Yeah, I was nervous. As soon as I walked into that room, I was like, fuck. You know? I'm like, where are my exits? And there was one that was in an okay area that I think I could have got to. But, you know, that environment, it's like, yeah, not fun. I was like, I will leave if I have to. I will not see this performance if I have to, because this is... I was ready. I was like, I'll go catch a taxi. Like, fuck this. But luckily, it was okay. But yeah, that environment with that indoor line was really... I'm like, oh, I do not like that. But like, I got in. I waited for everyone to go in front of me. Because I was like, I'm not dealing with that shit. I'm not dealing with just like a crowd of people trying to bottleneck through a door and go downstairs and stuff. I'm like, I'm not doing this shit. Yeah, actually, it was hard to get tickets. There were over 1,000 people that wanted to buy tickets that couldn't. Because the venue was too small. Like, they just chose the wrong venue for this artist as well. I was on guest, so I only had to pay like $20. But, I don't know how much the actual normal tickets are. But yeah, if I didn't know people who were performing, I wouldn't have been able to get tickets. Like, yeah, really hard to get tickets, completely, yeah. There were just too many people. But I got into the performance area, and thank God there was like a seated area with tables to the right. No view of the stage, you cannot see the stage, but there was a screen which was showing the performance. And so I just went and sat down and I watched the performance on the screen because I was like, I'm not getting in the pit for this. I can't see. I'm not here really for this main artist, so I just went and sat down and watched the screen while he performed. And at what point would you call it and leave it at a show like that? If the indoor lineup, if things got shovey, if people were a bit too close, and if things really weren't happening, I luckily, yes, this is a venue in Japan. I don't know if I want to say which venue, because I don't know how much was the venue's fault and how much was the main artist's fault. It seemed that the venue was doing everything that it could, but yeah. It's a full admission of pit retirement. Yeah, I mean, I've had to come to terms with it. I'm okay in the front when there's not so many people, but that environment as well was not it. Yeah, I would be scared to be in that crowd, because I wonder if I can show you. Yeah. It was like very, oh yeah, I'm like, can't see the stage, but I can see the screen, and I was like, yay. I mean, I got up for the main artist a bit, but I was just at the back. Also, he has a song which I was like, this seems super fucking weird. One of his songs, I was like, I don't really fuck with that. I know that it's supposed to be deeper. About like, I don't know. I don't know how to, I just think he shouldn't have done it like this. I don't know the meaning. I'm sure it's deeper than this, but literally it's called Sister. And it's the lyrics are touch my skin, hold on to me, don't let me go, let you in. So honestly, can you take a joke? Blah blah blah. Girl, I love you like a sister. Cross my fingers when I'm with you, hold back a smile till my teeth hurt. Girl, I love you like a sister. Can you take my heart and put it in your hands? Can I take your hands and tie them up again? I'm like, maybe just don't make that comparison. Maybe don't make that comparison. I hadn't heard of this song until I was at the concert. And I was like, am I mishearing this shit? And then I looked up the lyrics and I was like, what? And I was like Reddit threads like being like, oh, he just means it like this. And I'm sure he does. But I don't think it's a good idea to make that song. Honestly, they do have a lot of talent. Really good production. They do their own producing, it seems. And so they do have some really catchy stuff. But blowing up really quickly out of nowhere at a young age, I'm like, that it can be a recipe for not a great time. Yeah. Thank you. I love you. wait, I got him saying it. Thank you. I love you. Thank you. I love you. I love you. Thank you. I love you. God. Yeah, this was the waiting room. But still, see, there was a little bit of space. Like, I did have space around me. I wasn't in like it wasn't like too close. If people were too close, I would have bailed. If people were like standing like this, I'm out. Any positives about the show, or did it all just go to shit? His performance was good. Like, performance-wise, he did the songs really well. They actually, yeah, him and the performer before, they did a good show. I think people would have been happy with the performance that he did. I'm just quite nitpicky when it comes to, you know, people waiting for a long time and not really talking to them like people, I guess, but that's just me. It's not Shinjuku Loft. Yeah, it's in between a concert hall and a live house. I would say it's in between like a proper, it has the facilities for like a proper live. Like, I would say that's my frustration with venues like Circus. Does anyone here know the venue Circus in Shibuya? I fucking hate that venue. I fucking hate that venue. He reminds me of Blade, but also like he's got back from fighting a Balrog. Yes, yeah, it's that kind of vibe. Well, because I'm a big hyperpop girly, I am personally not 100% into his music. I've enjoyed one song a lot, and I think I've heard some like collaboration songs which I've enjoyed, but it's not 100% for me. But I do think there is some really catchy stuff in there, and it's just not. I'm clearly not the main audience. There were so many people that wanted to go see him, so he is doing really, really well, and like his music is for people, but just yeah. Circus. I do not like Circus. Circus, I feel like it's gonna burn down. And I think it scares the shit out of me, that venue. They always overbook it. So Circus, you go in on the first level. It's in Shibuya. You have to go quite away from the station. The first level, it's like there's like a bar area and then a small DJ deck and then a smoking area. And yeah, there's like the first top area, pretty small, and then you go down the stairs and around, and there's like a a live area where there's a stage. Sometimes they'll put the DJ decks like in the middle to do like a boiler room situation. But there's no exit. From everything I know, everything I've seen, there is no exit besides going back up those stairs. I'm gonna look it up. Because if I can see another exit, I will feel so much better. Yeah, there's no exit. So, here you come in. Smoking area here, there's bars, a little bit here, a little DJ booth. You go around, you go down the stairs. You come down here. The toilets are underneath, so you have to go through the crowd to get to the toilets. This would be illegal in most countries. This is the stage. This is a bottleneck. These stairs are tiny. They are so small. When everyone leaves after a show, it takes ages for everybody to orderly leave the area. There is no other exit. If there is a fire here, it's gonna be really hard to get everyone out. If there's a fire here, everyone dies. Like, it's in the basement. There's, like, every time, and, like, it's used all the time in so many shows. And it scares the fucking shit out of me every time. I'm like, and they always overbook it. It's always so many people that this space is packed. And then people are standing on the stairs. So the only way to get through is this tiny gap in the middle where you're like trying to get through people standing on either side of the stairs, and people are waiting up on the stairs here. Cause, yeah, there's no escape. And I'm like, something bad's gonna fucking happen. And they keep booking people for here, especially like international acts. They keep booking people here. And I'm terrified of this venue, and I'm here all the time. Every time I'm like, I hate it. I hate it, and the sound is so loud. I always have to wear headphones. I've been stuck here before. Last time I was there, I was in here and I was like, I have to fucking get out of here. And I had to like squeeze through all these people and try to make my way out, and I left. But yeah, I hate Circus, and so many people play there. So yeah, they have coin lockers outside. Usually it does not look like this. Usually there's like a booth where you can buy merch, or like you go in. Yeah, no fuck. And the artists, when they want to play, they have to walk through like this. That's how the artists get in and out. They have to have security with them, pushing people out of the way to get them onto the stage. Yeah, not well managed, overbooked, and just a really bad design. You legally, I don't know what the legality is in Japan, but fire safety wise, there has to be an exit here. There has to be an exit. If a fire starts here, everyone could leave here. If fire starts here, everyone can leave up here. Sure, it's already awful and it would be really hard to get out, but this is like, yeah, I personally do want Circus to shut down. I don't want it to have to shut down. I'd love it if they had another fire exit. But when I'm in there, I'm like, holy shit. You know, I literally think it's a tragedy waiting to happen. It's like, do I say no every time, like, close friends are playing at Circus? I'm like, God. So usually these days, I just hang out at the top of the stairs here. I'll look over people's shoulders down the stairs and like watch what's happening. But I'll be like up the top so I can escape like that if anything happens. God. Buy it just to shut it down. Yeah. That could be the way to do it. But yeah, stresses me the fuck out. I do not like Circus. Yeah. So frustrating. So stupid. No security saying, hey, we're over capacity, you can't enter. They do, like, tickets do sell out, but I think their rule for how big their capacity is more than what this space can hold. Like, it just bottlenecks here, like, people just can't get down, so I'm usually just hanging out up top here. Awful. What's been going on, Dullsteak? Sorry, I must have missed something. One second. The flooding and stuff. My house personally wasn't affected though, so I got lucky. We were flooded in for a day and a half, and that made me super nervous, but nothing compared to everyone who lost their homes and businesses. Government petitioned for the disaster declaration to be upgraded to a major disaster, and it was granted. And now it's just cleanup and recovery. FEMA is coming this week. Damn. I'm glad that you're okay, Dullsteak. That sucks. In southeastern Kentucky. No, thank you for letting me know. I'm not up to date with a lot of stuff around the world. Pocono. There's something from Bocci. Most live houses are registered with the city as bars, which is why they all have drink charge. So they probably have different safety regulations to venues and bars. Because if everybody was just in here having a drink, it still would be dangerous. It would still be dangerous. They'd still need another fire exit. However, I'm sure that they have different things for bars versus live venues. God. Yeah. Yeah. It's just, I'm literally waiting for a disaster to happen. I'm like, surely they know it too. Like, surely the people who work there are like, surely they know that it's fucked up. Yeah. Oh yeah, here's what it looks like. You can see it. There's the stairs. There's the stairs that everybody stands on. Because there's no exit. This is the stage setup. It's a small venue. It's really small, and they just chuck people in there. I wonder if anyone on Google Reviews has said, like, hey guys, this is a fucking fire hazard. Thank you, Anime Wings. Thank you so much. Thank you. People give it a lot of positive feedback. The water policy is very stupid. They make you pay a fuck ton for water. Is there any way? Does anyone say anything about fire hazard? No. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna search, see if anyone's written anything about fire hazard. Nobody has written fire hazard. Let's try fire. Nobody's mentioned fire. I think we're all screwed. Maybe no one's thought about it. I don't know. Way too crowded. Way too many people. Main stage is inaccessible. Yeah. The one good thing is smoking is enclosed upstairs, so it doesn't smell like smoke, which is pretty rare for live houses here. But yeah, stupid. I really do think it's gonna be a disaster. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah. Unless there was a fire and smokies light everywhere. Yeah, woohoo! Yeah. I wonder what their capacity is. "300 people," it says. Yeah, that's a lot of people. I think that's too many people. I think 300 is too many. Yeah. Sucks. But some of my favorite artists have played there. Milkfish, the song that we listened to before. I don't sell ass anymore, I sell records. She played at Circus. What are we supposed to do? Just not go and see my favorite artist? But now I'm like, okay, I'll stay at the top of the stairs. But what if a fire happens at the top of the stairs? There is nowhere to go. If a fire happens on the first level, everybody's screwed. Yeah. Literally, 300 is crazy. And I'm sure that they're putting more than 300 people in there. If it's like, that's the capacity, and then it's like, oh, well, we've hit our capacity, but then there's guests on top, and then, well, if an artist wants to bring a couple of extra people, they're allowed to. You know, it's just... Fires aren't so... Well, actually, I don't know. Definitely not as common as Australia, I think. But I do hear fire engines all the time. They do happen. And especially if there's a big earthquake, fires can happen real bad. Real bad. But fires happen everywhere. And it's not like, wow, Japan's so safe. There's no fires. It's... In Australia, I'm used to like bushfires and shit. And that doesn't really happen, but house fires happen all the time. It does happen. Make sure to have the fire start at the other side of the building. Yeah, I think if we are really careful and ask really nicely, it'll be okay. Yeah, you could have one of those fire dreams where you are on fire and then you wake up and you're on fire for real. If you're on fire in the dream, you're on fire in real life. I did have a bad dream. That my apartment had a rotted hole in the floorboards. It's not even floorboards, it's concrete. It's not real wood, it's a sticker basically. But in my dream it was real wood. And I found this like rotted hole where like the wood was like giving in and there was like a sinkhole. I was like, oh shit, I gotta tell the landlord. And then I moved my couch and the underneath was just this giant sinkhole, like a much bigger one, and it was all rotted. And I was like, fuck! And that was my dream. I don't know what it means. Shinjuku Juice, Shinjuku Red Nose, Ruby Room Tokyo, all tiny. Juice was all flat though. Red Nose is a broken ankle waiting to happen. Ruby Room was basically just a runway style. There are some really fucking unsafe places. There was something with a big pole in it. The one that's a joke. Shibuya Quattro? I think that one's a fire hazard too. Why did it take me to Apple Maps? Absolutely not. Yeah, this one's also a fucking fire hazard. Great! So this one is like 4th floor and 5th floor of a building in Tokyo. These poles, these black bits, are giant poles. So it's difficult to see the stage. If you get stuck here, you can't move. You get to see nothing, which is hilarious. But there's only one staircase. Surely, I guess artists would have to enter this way to get to the stage. Is it just a staircase? Because I remember I went to go see a show here. It was the Japanese house. And after she finished, the rate at which people left the room was scary slow. Like, it took a very long time for people to gradually, like, make their way down the stairs. And that was a moment I was like, is this a fire hazard? I don't know why my brain's so switched on a fire hazard, but I just get this feeling of, like, I'm in danger. When I'm like, wow, we actually are not moving very fast, and this is, like, people really trying to leave. Top right of the entrance floor. Top right, there's a ticket counter here. Ticket counter, poles, entrance, lobby. So you have to come up the stairs. And you come through... there's an elevator, or you're coming up the stairs this way. You go past the lockers, you go by the ticket counter, go through entrance and lobby, and then You go back up the stairs away. I don't know how this works. I don't know how this works. I guess you can either just keep going up or you have to go through here before you can keep going up. Carry a handheld fire extinguisher. God! It's up to me to save everybody. I'm in danger! Eggman is one giant round pillar they literally smack dab in the middle of the venue. Ah, Eggman. These are the poles, by the way. These giant poles. Somebody, I think I showed you before, but somebody went as one of them for Halloween. Which is hilarious. Big ol' fucking pole. That's how you get to it. It's in GU. This was crazy because I had just had my foot injury. I was like, is there any way that I can catch the elevator down? And they were like, oh, elevator, that's not for you. And I was like, I have a major foot injury. And they were like, okay. They took me down the elevator. Literally walked out into GU, like into a sales floor of GU, which is basically like maybe Target or something. It's clothing. Like Uniqlo. And it was such a weird feeling. I'm like, is this what artists have to do after they finish performing? They just have to take the elevator down and then suddenly they're in GU? Like, that would be so strange. Like, performing and having a crazy time and then leaving the stage and rushing away, getting the elevator, and suddenly you're in GU. Yeah, you have to walk up all the stairs. Oh yeah, they skipped the stair walk. Like, and now you're at the 4th floor. No, you have to climb 4 flights of stairs. One locker room. Yeah, not really a rockstar feeling walking out into a GU. You've got your ticket. The toilets are there. Wait, that's a door though. Wait, that's a door. Restricted area. Well, I don't know what that is. Oh wait, that says fire exit. We're good. We're good. They have a fire exit on the floor below. That's good. Emergency door, we love that. We love an emergency door. I do promise you that Circus does not have emergency exits. I have really looked. And they do not. That is cool. Milky Way sounds very cool. When you go up, here it is. There's the stage. $1988. Wow. But still, you'd have to get down those stairs. At least one level to get to the other emergency exit. Nice. Well, now we're doing all the stairs. Now we're going up the stairs. Is that an emergency exit sign? Methinks that might be, perhaps, mayhaps, an emergency exit sign. I'm not 100% sure, but oh, those are doors! Wait. No, wait, this is looking back. No, that's the stairs. Shit, damn it. That's the stairs. I was really excited, but that's where you came. That's where you come from. Damn it. Okay, there's no emergency exit. Never mind. But if you just get down one level, I think you'll be okay. Cool. It's really nice weather. It's actually going to be 22 degrees on Saturday, which is scary. Very scary. 22 degrees, that's fucked up. I'm concerned and worried about that. Yeah, got a Quattro fromage. Yes. And that one was an emergency exit. However, that was facing away from the stage. So I'm looking for something that's on the stage side. That emergency exit is just the general exit where you come from on the stairs. So, full band isn't 100% accurate since they didn't think people would want to know about piddly things like exits. Yeah. There's a backstage emergency exit like on the 4th floor. I bloody hope so. I bloody hope so. But the thing is, like, you know, you'd think like, oh yeah, of course there's gonna be one. But places like Circus exist. So many places I've been to, I'm like, I do not feel fucking safe. And I know Circus does not have an emergency exit. So I just don't trust shit. I don't trust it. But fingers crossed, and I hope that there are emergency exits. We love an emergency exit. I love when there's an emergency and I can exit. That's all I want. I don't ask for too much in life. Or maybe I do. Eggman also got mislabeled as being built on a nuclear power plant. What? What? Sounds silly. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Ow. Ow. Oh. Yeah. Man, Ishikawa was beautiful. Let me just say, I saw the most snow I've seen in my whole life. It was crazy. And they've had so much snowfall. They weren't having snowfall for a long time, so people who work in like the snow plowing industry, like it's less of them. There's less people working in it because they come on, brain. Because they haven't had so much snow recently, a lot of people are doing different jobs. However, now they've suddenly had so much snowfall in this little mountain area, there's like only a couple people that can do it. And so when I arrived in this like super small snowy town. It was beautiful. And there's just this guy with a giant like what do you call it? Like a snow clearing digger kind of machine. And he was in a t-shirt and he had a vape in one hand and the steering wheel in the other, and he was just zooming. He was just, yeah, it's like a snowplow, but it's not built for snow. It's just like a digger. You can use it for non-snow related things as well. But yeah, he was so cool. Everyone else is like fully dressed up for snowy weather. He was just t-shirt, vape in one hand, just like whoosh. But excavator? Probably an excavator. But he was using that to plow snow. And it was just, they had to do it at 1 a.m. because they have to keep the roads clean for people who need to use them the next day. And there was just so much snow falling that at 1 a.m. we heard them near the hotel just still clearing all the snow, trying to keep the pathways clear. He sounds American. It was very like Yankee, I would say. We call like that kind of vibe a bit Yankee. I've been to Hachioji. Yes, I have been to Hachioji, but I haven't been to a listening bar in Hachioji. Yeah, my god, the snow was just so crazy. I ate so much of it. It was awesome. And I filmed a lot for Patreon, but I talked to Shiori about it because I filmed so much. And I'm going to post it as a main video. So there will be a main video on my time in the snow. Just seeing if there's anything I can show you in particular. I think I've shown you mostly everything. We did have to hike like up this crazy pathway to get to a shrine. It was just so much. Yeah, of course I had to eat the snow. Like to get there we were like having to go through so much snow. It was awesome. So beautiful. And then when we got there, this is the shrine. Crazy. So pretty. But there was a lot of snow falling off the roof of where we were standing, and then also the temple itself. And we kept seeing it fall down in like big chunks. And at one point we were standing there and chatting, then I turned over and the girl who was with us, Susan, Susan lives in the area, and she's from Brisbane, and she like does lots of like traditional Japanese crafts and is a geologist in that area, and like she's just so knowledgeable. She was really, really cool. But she was with us, and she looked over at Joe and looked up, and she was like, oh, that's about to fall. And there was this huge chunk just above Joe with like lots of really sharp ice shards coming down, and it was like, and I was like, Joe, step back, Joe, and then it fell down. It was just like, and I was like, back, and Joe like jumped back, and it just missed him. Yes, geologist. She is a geologist. Luckily, I yelled and saved Joe. Hooray! But nah, Joe would be dead for sure. But yeah, he managed to get back in time. It was really cool. There was another bit where we were trying to find somewhere to sit to film this one bit, and we found these swings. I ended up not going, but Joe ended up going. He's like trying to swing. And then Shiori ended up going over as well. So cute. Yeah, Joe's just trying to die. That was really cute. And at we went and had dinner at a nearby hotel, and this was the manager of the hotel. He's so sweet. His name is Tora-chan. Little manager, keeping the place cute and cool and clean and safe. Large and in charge. That was awesome. Here's Joe flying the drone. And there it goes. Right, so cute. Cutest cat. So cute. One area that we went to, have you guys ever seen these guys? Let me pull them up online actually. What is it? Kobito Zukan? Kobito Zukan? You guys seen these before? These little guys? Have you seen them? Cat managers are the best. These were really popular when I came here in 2012. When I went to high school for like a week. And a lot of my Japanese classmates had these like in their pencil cases. They're like, it's so kimokawaii. It's so like gross and cute. I was like, why the fuck do you have this old like peach man? It's fucking terrible. Anyway, the artist for this is from this area that I went to go visit. Looks like the baby from Round the Twist. So like everywhere around they had little guys because of the artist, and they have a little store down the road that Susan showed me that makes little sweets that look like the peach man. Crazy. Crazy. Also went to like a little guest house, and the guy that owned the guest house, it used to be a little supermarket or a kombini, and he used to go and get like little snacks after school when he was a kid, and now he's older, he bought it. It's a really old place. And he said like this box, he's like, this is super old, and on the side it had right to left, and he's like, so that means that it's pre-World War II, I think, because I think it was after World War II that they started writing left to right. That was cute. Everywhere we went, you know, they have the heater on, but then you also just like put a kettle on top of the heater to keep it warm. Seen that peach man in the candy aisle? Nice! Also, the area I was in is closer to where the Noto earthquake happened. Start of last year. And they had a big earthquake where they were. And a bunch of old nails fell out from the building. And one of them fell into the table. It actually fell and landed like upright, and then gradually over a year it's like moved down to that that position. But yeah, during the earthquake, the nail fell out and just went boom. And it's still stuck. Yeah, I love a heater that you can put a kettle on. Love that. Yeah, pretty crazy. Also, we went and got pizza, and this was the walk to the pizza place. It was so pretty. Like, all the lights and the snow and everything. I like that he left it alone, too. You haven't missed too much, Cowardly Brave. I'm talking about my trip to Ishikawa Prefecture recently, and the kind of things that I saw. The pizza place, this was super expensive. The pizza, usually there's quattro formage, right? 4 cheeses. This was, kyushurui? What do you call that? Kyushurui? Kushurui? Kyushurui? No cheese no pizza, cheese no kai. It was a 9 cheese pizza. And it was 3,000 yen, which is so expensive. But 9 cheeses is crazy. A 9 cheese pizza. Yeah. We also went to a silk factory. And it was really interesting. I can tell you the whole history on it. It's quite long, but yeah, 9. It's called Cheese Ocean. Pizza's called Cheese Ocean. Yeah, I was tempted by it, but it's too expensive. How big was it? The pizzas were like pretty good size, I would say. But yeah, I learned about this from the geologist. But the area that we were in, Shiramine, we're in a huge area called Hakusan City. Hakusan that's got a whole other thing going on. The White Mountain is the name of it. There's also a shrine. And Hakusan is one of the top 3 mountain, one of the 3 big sacred mountains in Japan, along with Mount Fuji and one other one that I forgot. Anyway, Hakusan, the area of Shiramine, they live in like this kind of like valley and mountainous area, and so it was really hard for them in the old days to grow food. A lot of their meibutsu, so their famous items, or the things that a lot of the things that they have as their local cuisine, are like struggle meals, because sorry, there's a person out there, because it was really hard to grow stuff in the area. So we tried some of their local delicacies. Like, it's a potato that's too small to use for anything else, and then they soak it in like soy sauce and sugar, and it's actually quite good. But you know, it's like they needed to eat the small potatoes because they had nothing else and they needed to preserve them. So that's why they came up with that. Then there's like this kind of jelly-like thing. A lot of things that are like struggle meals. But basically, they also, because of the snow, the mulberry leaves on mulberry trees grew closer to the ground, more bush-like rather than tall. And so women and children could go and pick the mulberry leaves to produce silk, which is something that they could do during winter as well. I might be getting some of this wrong, but this is basically what I've been told. So they had a lot of silk, so the area is known for silk. However, the kind of breed of like silkworm in the area loves to make double cocoons. So a male and a female silkworm will be like, I love you, and then they'll hang out and they'll build a double cocoon together. Usually other places will throw those out because they have knots, because they're intertwined. There's like these little knots that come up rather than just one strand of silk. And so a lot of places throw it out, but for them, for the people in Shiramine, they still used it to make kimono and fabric. And the kimono that they made with that, back in the day, it was like, well, it's not so perfect because it's got all these notches in the fabric. It looks a bit like distressed. However, it makes it stronger, and so it was good for like the working people. It's like a working kimono. And now time has passed, and people aren't really wearing kimono so much anymore. But there was a kimono manufacturer and a silk maker that still wanted to keep it going, and so they, in modern times, they've gone to like fashion shows in like France and stuff, made connections, and they work now with a designer who worked with Hermes and Yohji Yamamoto, I believe, which is this brand of glasses, by the way. And they've worked together because the fabric is so expensive to make. The silk is still all made by hand. It's a fully handmade process. They can only produce it's like 30 meters of fabric, and so they have to be very careful. Like designers didn't want to work with them because it's such a risk because it costs so much to make the fabric. But this designer was like, I can do it. I'm gonna make it work. And they've collaborated and made a fashion line where it uses this ancient technique of the silk, especially with the knots and the distressing. So it's really strong, but it's used in modern designer clothing as well. So it's really cool. We got to go to their factory and see everything. I'm going to show you the fabric and you can see like what the knots look like. So usually, you know, this would be like a regular piece of fabric, but you can see where all the silk knots show up. So it adds a really cool kind of texture to it and makes it more unique, because they're the only people that are doing this. They're the only people that are doing this. Isn't it awesome? I don't know if it's gonna... Right? I feel like it adds so much character to the material. So the place is called, is it Mise? Yes. Let's see. I can't see because I've got mist in my face. It's a nice texture, right? I think they do things with other people as well, but they have a store in Aoyama Ichome. Elaborate. So I think they work with a bunch of different... yeah, Ushikubi. So this is the one that we went to go and see. Unique silk with double cocoons, yes. There were literally like 4 people working on stuff. But see, it's like these really cool pieces where it's like kimono fabric but with modern designs. However, I will say, because this, you know, they can only produce so much silk, they can only produce so much material, and then it's designer made. Shit's fucking expensive. It deserves to be expensive, you know. This is for people that really want to have the best of the best and be able to afford this kind of thing. But shit's fucking expensive. So just I tried on a coat. I tried on this, and not a thick coat, like a thin summer coat. Very beautiful. The sleeves as well, they stitched in Japanese washi paper that had you know, like shell, what's that iridescent side of the shell? That was on, they got that and put it on washi paper. Is it Mika? I don't know what it is. They put it on washi paper and then they weaved that into the silk. Might have been mother of pearl? So that also was in there with this like very natural, beautiful like shine. Mother of pearl, okay. I tried that jacket on and it was about, so what is that? 850,000 yen. Is that like $7,000 US? What is that? Oh no, God, that's crazy. 5,600 US dollars. Yeah. So, yeah, so it's very pricey. It is also keeping up a tradition, and a traditional craft that otherwise will die out. So I do think it is really, really cool. There's also smaller things that you can buy. They had like really beautiful ties. Really interestingly shaped ties as well. This one doesn't, the picture I have doesn't do it justice. But there's like a skinny tie that looks like that. The picture, that's not what it looked like. It was almost black. And it had, you know, the distressing on the material itself. And then mise-en stitched into it as well. And that was $130? What is that? Yeah, oh, dude, I was so good. Yeah, $130. 133.97. So it's like, it's still really fucking expensive, but it's like, if you are looking for a very special piece, and, you know, it's like, if people are out there buying Gucci or some shit, it's like, if people have the money to do that shit, then it's like, cool, here's a very well-made, well-thought-out, traditional, beautiful piece that will mean so much more than, you know, not saying that Gucci's bad, but like, you know, this shit has a lot of meaning and supports a lot of people. So, yeah. It's expensive. It's too expensive for me. Yeah, fuck Gucci. It's too expensive for me, but it's like, if people have the money, then this is a nice thing that they could spend it on that would benefit small towns and local craftsmen and all that jazz. But you still get a modern designer piece. There's a lot of care and history in it. So, yeah. There you go. But yeah, that's the place that I went to. I do want to go to their shop in Aoyama Ichome, because we were meeting with the guy who made the not the brand, but he is in charge of the silk. He owns the silk company. We were chatting with him, and I was like, oh, I want to go to the Aoyama shop. And he's like, oh, I'll call them and tell him that you're going. I'm like, oh shit, okay, I'll definitely go. So yeah, this will be explained in the video as well. Hopefully I can say it precisely and concisely, but yeah. Very cool. Yeah, there's a lot of crafts here that are dying out. Kimono, it's crazy. Kimono, isn't it like trillions of yen, billions of dollars worth of kimono are just being thrown out? Because, you know, people buy them for a special occasion and then you can't wear them again. And people just don't wear kimono anymore. It used to be such a huge thing of like, you have your kimono and you wear it all the time, but now it's like everyone's wearing yofuku, wearing Western clothes. So you don't really need a kimono. Then you've got your mom's kimono, your grandma's kimono, and they're worth so much fucking money. I remember the horror I felt when I was in high school. My Japanese friend gave me her grandmother's kimono. And I was like, don't give this to me! What do you mean? You're giving me your grandma's kimono? I was like, this is too much. This is like so intense. I don't know what, but what else are they gonna do with it? Like they've found someone that they're like, they might actually really appreciate having a beautiful kimono. But it's like, you know, what's anyone gonna do with it these days? But now there's a lot of crafts that are coming out of it. I see them on Instagram where people are making bags and items or other clothing out of the kimono fabric. And some, you know, especially like Western people see it and they're like, you're destroying such a beautiful piece, you're evil. But it's like these things are just getting thrown out. They're so expensive and they're all just being thrown out because, yeah. I want a few kimono, hell, I wear it around the house, it's so comfy. Well, putting them on is like an ordeal. It's not like just chuck it on like a dressing gown. They're like, you know, the full thing of putting on an entire kimono is quite intensive. It's not easy, but throwing fortunes away as well, but they can't really resell it for that kind of price. No one's really buying that many kimono anymore. Sure, you might need it for like a graduation or something, but not really being used so much anymore. That's why you can get them so cheap secondhand if you want one. So probably. I remember seeing skirts. I used to have a skirt made out of kimono. Dresses. A friend of mine made beautiful outfits out of kimono fabric. I wonder if she still does it, actually. Let me see if, because I always wanted to commission her. This was one of the dresses that she made. Wait, you can see my Facebook information. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. Let's try again. What was it? She was on Instagram. Leave me alone, Larry. Yeah, it's really, really dry in Tokyo. We have a dry air warning, and it's literally been like hurting to breathe. It's been crazy. So I just got a humidifier, which is great. Give me a second. She doesn't make them anymore, but she used to do these beautiful kimono remake pieces. I wonder if she's still got it. Do. There's one. Yeah, so like I believe this would be kimono fabric. This one's kimono fabric. She did a lot of, yeah, this one's kimono fabric, this one's kimono fabric. Like, this one's so pretty. Look at that. She even did, like, the choker as well out of the same kimono. They're, like, really, God, her pieces are so amazing. She's doing other things now, so I don't think she still does this. I almost got one custom made and I was like, and now I'm like, God, I wish I did. She's so talented. But yeah, a lot can be done with old kimono fabric. So beautiful. Like the crop and the skirt. Yeah. Support that shit. Oh, the pantsuit was crazy. I remember this one. Kimono fabric pantsuit. Ugh. So beautiful. Yeah, God. I remember this one. Oh. Yeah, so cute. Yeah, all using all kimono fabrics, so there's definitely going to be other people as well. Like, yeah. Ah, so cool. Sorry, there's another one. Just so beautiful. Oh my god. Guys, so beautifully made. Ah, so talented. When I say talented, always know that I mean talented through a lot of hard work. Yeah. So there's definitely going to be other people out there making amazing things with old kimono fabric, but you just gotta find them. Probably find them making Instagram reels or something. Oh. Yeah, even if you type in kimono upcycle. Why did the music stop? Sometimes my speakers, you can hear the music. Something is wrong with my speakers. Sometimes they'll just stop working. Out of nowhere. But yeah, modern dresses. All that jazz. Come on, wake back up, speakers. Wake back up. Come back. Yeah, the pantsuit's so nice. But yeah, a lot of really incredible, talented people. Also, yeah, a lot of foreigners coming from overseas to learn traditional Japanese crafts, which I think is so important. A lot of people wanting to keep traditions going, like seeing Susan in Shiramine. She works with Hinoki Zaiku. Hinoki Zaiku. Up there. Wonder if I type it in English. Hinoki Zaiku. That's Kumiko Zaiku. Oh, wait. Is that her? Oh my god, wait. Yeah. Wait, there's an article about her. Literally, Australian woman takes up cypress weaving. There she is. I don't want to scroll down because it has like more info on her, but like, yeah, there she is. Cypress weaving. But she's like one of the only people in the town like still doing it, learning from like experts and stuff and keeping the tradition going. And she's making more modern things with it and painting on it and stuff. So it's like, I think that Japan can also acknowledge that foreigners come from overseas and help keep traditional things going and benefits the country in that way as well. I just got, I was chatting with a friend yesterday, and they just realized, like, wait, even if I get permanent residency, I can't vote? I'm like, yeah. Yep. Just have to hope, like, things affect us that we can't vote on. They're like, well, I guess we just have to wait for things to change. I'm like, yeah, but it's what it is. Yeah, we can't vote. Can't vote even if you're a permanent resident. You have to be a citizen. And if you're a citizen, then you have to give up your other citizenships. And my friend was like, well, maybe I'll become a citizen and then I just won't tell them about my other passport. Like, that's not how it works, baby girl. The people that manage to hide having two passports are born with a Japanese passport. And then it's like, well, you need to declare the other one eventually. And then they just don't. But if you're giving up your citizenship, they're gonna be like, cool, other passport, please. You can't just be like, well, I don't have another passport. Like, that's not how it works, so yeah. It's like you're a felon. Yeah, pretty much. I don't know if Japan has a good voting count turnout. I'm assuming no, but I don't know. Give over my fistful of passports. God. If it changed in my lifetime, that would be awesome. That would be great if Japan suddenly, like, I say suddenly, it's not gonna happen suddenly, but they're like, okay, you can have a passport. I don't know if it's gonna happen in my lifetime. It would be nice. It would be great. I don't think it's gonna happen in my lifetime. Yeah. As a treat. A passport as a treat. Oh, my dream. I have to blow my nose. Can you guys wait for me? Can you wait? Can you wait? Hello. Sorry, I took some time. But I was looking for a manju.
Go back! I want to be monkey!
Manju spot. It's supposed to be right next to this one. Monkey. It's dry as fuck. Dry air advisory warning. Wow. Not to dox myself, but damn! Damn! That's a lot of dry air. Damn! Oh, wait. Damn! It's so dry! Why is it so dry? Is the air in Tokyo dry? Answer. Tokyo is the driest place in Japan. Humidity in winter is around 10 to 20%. Dryness can cause itchy skin. Can't sleep due to dry air. Literally, when I was in Ishikawa, I could barely sleep because of the heater, the dry air from the heater and how dry the air was. I was like, I'm gonna die. Can't sleep due to dry air. It's my first year in Japan, and even though I knew about humid summers, no one warned me about the winter dryness. I have difficulty sleeping because my nose gets clogged up during the night. Any suggestions? Someone said humidifier. Another person said, me reading this thread, man, OP is such a dope. Hasn't he ever heard of a humidifier like the one I have yet to turn on despite similar symptoms? Oh shit, I'm stupid. Oh, hang up some laundry inside before you go to bed. This is a hack for those who don't have a humidifier. Naruhodo. This is a kani menzen mochi. Kanazawa Oden. This is a senbei. Humidifier. Didn't have a humidifier last winter and invested in one this year, day and night. Really improved my quality of sleep and improved my health significantly. That's true. Yesterday, so I bought this humidifier yesterday. Before that, I was waking up with a sore throat every day. And it would go away as the day went on, like as I was drinking more fluids, but like every night it was just so dry. Yeah. It's fucking dry. Somebody, little guy. Yeah. Good shit. In my last place, I would put a pot of water on the stove and I would boil it. I'd boil that shit. It was good. Now, yeah. Cooking, I love to have the water boiling the whole time. Get some humidity in the air. It's so dry. Hard to explain just how dry. But it's real fucking dry. Yeah, now I'm just breathing in water. Ugh, good shit. Good shit. But yeah, that was my time in Kanazawa. Oh, look at this! Thank you! Thank you so much.
Here's my contribution to the Emma Future Japanese
Thank
Home
you.
Purchase Foundation.
Thank you. I'm having a meet up this week with my real estate lady. And we have a chat. Talk about what the next steps are, to talk to the banks to see if anyone will please give me a loan. Please, please. Pretty please. Just a little bitty loan for me. And by a little bitty, I mean a lot. I need a lot of money. Please, loan company. Please. That's why you think so much for the 13 months. Thank you, Black Geologist. I appreciate
Lucky 13 lucky stream.
it. Come on, Bezos. Pay for my house. Pay for my house, please, Bezos. I would. Right, I'm a human. I ain't just a foreigner. Are they gonna look at my thing and be like, damn, you don't have permanent residency? Damn! Boo! And you're part freelance? Boo! I'm gonna go, pretty please, pretty please, pretty please, 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 please. I don't think it was 6 months. Thank you. Thank you so much. Well, I mean, fuck all those guys. And I'm a woman. A non-married woman. Oh, they hate that. They hate that. They hate when they're not married. They need marriage. Marriage makes the bank happy. What a fucked society. What a fucked up society. Marriage? In order to get bank loan? Come on! Come on. I'm a female, not Japanese, not married, freelancer. They're gonna fucking hate me. They're gonna hate me so bad. They're gonna fucking hate me. That's why I was like, when I met with my friends and they were like, yo, my coworker got a loan and she's not a permanent resident. You can do it. I was like, yeah, I can. And I forgot that those friends work at, well, I shouldn't say where they work. They work at a big company. A big, very stable company. And they make all their money through that company. And they pay very well. I'm like, wait. Yeah. Something's a little different to my situation, methinks. Marry women and piss them off. You can't marry a woman here, right? It's not a thing yet. Just gonna double check that. Yeah, not legal. Okay. Well, we're not at marriage equality. The Sapporo High Court and Tokyo District Court rulings highlighted that Japan's government ban on same-sex marriage is as unconstitutional. So that's a good step, but Jesus Christ. We're so slow, Japan. Please, please. Please be nice to gay people, to trans people, to foreigners, to all of us. As long as we are not assholes, but even an asshole deserves the right to marry who they want to marry. As long as it's, like, okay, anyway. Oh, be kind to us with middle names, please. Please. Yeah, I mean, yeah, there are places that you can do weddings and stuff. I know that Shibuya had, like, a wedding thing. There's, like, things you can get that aren't quite marriage. But, you know, it's bullshit. Like, hurry up. Hurry up, Japan. We just need the elders to die. Can I say that? We just need the old... I can't say that. I can't say that. I'm not allowed to say that. It's not my opinion. Yeah. 9-letter middle names jutsu. That's the worst jutsu. That's the worst. Yeah, I mean, some of this shit is just so fucking outdated. Can we just... Is it faster for people to learn or for people to shuffle off the mortal coil? I should be careful. The bank. I need a loan. Oh god, I can't let the bank know what I think about elderly people. And Japan's political views. Yeah, we gotta delete everything. We gotta delete the whole thing. I gotta be careful. I love the Princess Bride love. It's a great marriage.
Hababa. Hababa da gada. Hababa da da ba. Hababa da gada ga. Hatada. Hababa. Hababa da gada ga.
Thank you so much, Highwind, for the level 1 hype train. Jojo, thank you. We give you a loan, but we heard you wish death on the entire loan population. I don't. Just the ones who are making the bad choices. I love so many Obachan. I love Obachan. I don't think are there any Obachan in government? All the Obachan that come up and talk to me and don't give a shit where I'm from, they just want to have a chat. They're not in government, are they? No, there's a bunch of women there. But not many. God. God. Well, voting age is 21. That's fucked. That's pretty fucked. List of state ministers. Look at this. Look at this shit. I could be wrong, and this is just where they've just chosen just the male ones? I could be wrong. This could just be the boys. And now one of the boys. One woman. Well, I'm gonna get too depressed, so let's stop looking. Let's not look at that. Let's not look at that. Let's do something funny and silly. Whoa! Whoa! Anyway, awesome. It's a beautiful day. The sky is blue, the sun is out. People are going about their daily lives. There are nice foods at the supermarket. I just have to go to the cheaper one. I go out to eat, and it's still a good time. The eat out foods, they're still good price in Japan so far, even though people are struggling. I appreciate them not raising the prices of takeout food too much. Well, takeout's expensive. Uber Eats is fucked. Uber Eats is so fucked. I used to order Uber Eats all the time. Now I don't, which is probably better for me. But like, I don't know yet, Larry. I'm gonna check. I don't know yet, Larry. I'm gonna check today. Look up some recipes and see what I want to make. I made this thing recently because I had it at a izakaya where they had like raw piman, so like raw peppers, like a slightly bitter, but like really crisp and fresh. They got the raw ones, hollowed them out, and then they made a miso mincemeat, which was like really flavorful. And then I made that. You put the mincemeat in the raw pepper, and you go, and the crunch is super good. I made it 2 nights ago, but I also added like a little bit of cream cheese to the top and some chili oil with crispy, crunchy garlic. And it was so fucking good. It was so fucking good. So good. Yeah. It's like usually, you know, you stuff the peppers and then you cook the peppers and it's like soft on the outside, but this is like raw, crunchy pepper still. Make those too, but no miso and we add rice to the meat. Yes. Yes. I've made that kind of thing before, but it was raw. The texture was awesome. No, the cream cheese is awesome, Larry. I need you to believe me. It like just adds this element that kind of brings it all together. It's creamy, sticky, and then the strong savoriness of the miso. I added some onions as well, so there was the softness of that, and then the crunch of the raw pepper, and it was fucking good. And I made okonomiyaki last night, and I kind of fucked it up, but it wasn't too bad. And I made dashimaki tamago for breakfast yesterday, 2 days ago. I've been adding more washoku to some more Japanese stuff to my cooking these days. Wondering if I should do a video like only eating Japanese food for a week. But then I might miss my Western food. But it'll be good. A week? That's a long time. I make stuffed peppers with minced fish and oyster sauce. Whoa, I want to try that. That sounds good. Texture extravaganza. Texture is so fucking important. The crunchy with premium is so fucking good. So good. So damn good. But yeah, I made the most perfect dashimaki tamago. Let me see if I can show you. I did take a picture. I took a picture of the peppers and it looks not good. It was delicious and it was really good. But this was my perfect dashimaki tamago. There she was. I added cheese to some layers and shiso leaf as well. It was really, really good. I could do 5. I think 5 days would be good. And then on the weekend, I go back to my yoshoku and I eat pasta. But yeah, I could do a 5-day Japanese food challenge. That would be good. Could try some interesting things as well, like not just the regular stuff. Oh, you made that perfect. I'm debating sending that egg in for my permanent residency application. I'm debating sending the egg for my permanent residency. Like, come on. Let me fucking stay here. I make the perfect dashimaki tamago. Oh, and she added the shiso. Ooh, that's another point. Girl, give her the visa. She's so good at making that dashimaki tamago. Oh, she sieved the egg. Oh. Get that girl alone. She make dashimaki tamago. I do have a bag made out of old kimono fabric that I could wrap a lunchbox in. Can make a little bento. I love pushing up on my lips when it makes this face. I wish I could naturally make that face. It just doesn't stay there. Like I'm a Muppet. I love it. Yeah. Washoku, huh? I need to know some fucking details about rakkyo. Is it rakkyo or rakkyo? Chotto matte. Let me sagasu in my jisho. Rakkyo. Rakkyo. Oh, they don't have the pitch accent, so I will never know. Rakkyo. Rakkyo is a type of Japanese leek. And they pickle it. Chinese onion. This is what it looks like. They're fucking delicious. I cannot express to you. This is what I had at the curry shop. I had curry at a kisaten. I think I featured it in a Patreon video. But I had a curry and they gave me these little guys on the side, and I bit into one and I was like, this is the best thing I've ever tasted in my whole life. And then I ate so many of them. And so, you know, you can buy them at the supermarket, but the ones I'm buying have this extra flavor that I don't like. They're vinegar. They're like a little pickle. But there's this extra flavor that I'm not vibing with, and so I have to keep buying them until I find the right ones. Because the ones I had at that restaurant was so good. But yeah, they look like a long, like a leek kind of thing, but they just use the base, and it's got this very satisfying. You can get a sweet one or a spicy one or different kind of flavors. And the thing is, I remember these used to grow near my house 2 houses ago. So where I lived before the last place. I almost said where I lived so many times just then, and I had to stop myself every time. When I lived at the last place. You know, when I lived at the place I used to. Like, trying to protect myself. I remember going to the park and seeing, like, on different occasions, like mums pulling these out of the ground and like making piles of them. And I was like, what are they harvesting? I knew they weren't pulling weeds. I was like, that looks edible, and they're saving them to eat. But I was like, what are they? And it was definitely rakkyo. And so I'm like, do they just grow? Like, should I go hunting for them? Where are they? And they taste so good. The crunch is just insane. But I'm worried that I'd pick the wrong thing and then I would die. Yeah. I do love pickled red onions. I will say these have, for me, I enjoy these more than pickled red onions. There's just this perfect level of sweetness, sourness, and the crunch is unbeatable. But I need to find the right brand because I keep trying different brands and there's an extra flavor that I'm like, what the fuck is that? I don't like that bit. But the one that I had at the curry shop was literally 10 out of 10. So I'm trying to find that. I'm chasing that high. And I can't. You can find bulbs that should be easy to grow. Yeah, I'm gonna have to grow them. I have to grow them. My passion for gardening has gone down a bit for like outdoor gardening. It's because I've dealt with so many bugs and everything, and now I'm gonna have to take all my plants inside when they do the construction on the outside of the building. So I'm trying. Some of my things are dying, and I'm like, just die. Like, I'm gonna try to dispose of them and have less things to keep in the house when the construction happens. So we'll see. But yeah, I haven't dedicated much time to gardening and my plants are suffering. Pomegranate tree is dormant right now, but should come back to life soon as things start heating up. Yeah. I mean, eventually, when I do move, I'll actually be staying put for a while. I actually will be, which is crazy. I mean, you never know. I could be like, no, move again! But, yeah, I think I'll actually be staying put for a while. Which is crazy. Which is wild. I'm glad I've lived in so many different places so I know where I actually want to live. How big is a pomegranate tree? can be huge, but mine is not that big right now. It's big on the ground, but I want to trim it. You plan to stay here a while? Well, yeah. Originally, I didn't think I'd be able to get a loan. Now I don't know. Now I'm gonna check. If I can't get a loan, then I will be here for like 2.5, 3 years kind of thing. But if I can get a loan, then things will move a lot quicker than that. But I was always under the assumption that I couldn't get a loan because I don't have permanent residency. I didn't know that some banks sometimes allow you to get a loan without permanent residency. I don't know if they're gonna give me a loan. It's some days I'm like they're gonna do it. Some days I'm like I think they're not gonna do it. But I just need to go and talk to them. And I'm having a meeting about it this week, and I'll be able to learn what I need to gather to apply and figure it out. So yeah, would be nice. But also, even if they do give me a loan, it might be a smaller loan, so I have to figure that out. So, how long till residency? Well, I can apply in 1 year, and if everything goes smoothly, which I really fucking hope it does, then the processing time is like 1.5 years at this point. Do you want to move? Do you not like your place? Or are you looking to buy a place? I'm looking to buy a place. I do love this current place. I think it's great. But my goal and my dream is to buy a place. And so, moving to this place was to experience living closer into the city, see what this kind of vibe is like, and see how it goes. And I wanted to have the experience of like, yeah, I don't know, just living in the city. And I was like, cool, it's going to be about 3 years until I can get a loan for a house anyway because of permanent residency if everything goes okay. And then I found out that maybe I could get a loan earlier. And if that's possible, then I'm happy to move ahead with buying a place earlier. But I'm not sure if they're going to give me a loan because there's a lot of factors that they will not like about me. So, yeah. But I do love this current place, so I am happy here. They are going to be doing construction from August till January, which I'm going to hate, and it's going to suck. But it is what it is. Yeah. I'm looking in the city. If I wasn't looking in the city, I'd probably already be able to get a place, because shit is cheap. Shit is very cheap here if you are not in downtown Tokyo. Yeah, I'd probably be able to be alright. But it's not just about buying a place. It's about the location a lot for me because of, yeah, people, my friends, the life that I have here, and now I've experienced living in the city. I'm like, I really, really love this. But it's much more expensive in the city, so I do need a loan, and I don't know how much I can get. So, yeah, that's... You can get a loan without being a permanent resident. It is less likely, but it depends on what your job is. You might also get a higher interest. With being a permanent resident, and for most Japanese, or all Japanese people really, the usual interest rate for a housing loan is 0.3%, which is incredibly low. If you are not a permanent resident, some places will still rent to you, but still give you a loan, but you will have to pay maybe like 1-point-something%. But then once you get permanent residency, you can change it and go back down to 0.3%. Yeah, like the smartest thing that you can really do, if it's possible, is get a loan for 110% of the place that you want. It just depends how much money you want to be paying every month for your loan repayment. If you want to get a place, if your income is good and it matches the amount that you want to buy a place for and everything, when you move in, there are costs, like the signing and the land rights, and there's a bunch of extra costs, and they can be quite expensive, depending on how expensive your place is. I've seen numbers like $20,000, $50,000, or even $100,000, like basically. as like the switch over costs. Depends how expensive your place is gonna be. I'm thinking maybe 50,000, but if it's a cheaper place, you know it's gonna be much less. But when you move in, there's gonna be those extra costs. However, if you get a loan, you can get a loan for 110%, I believe, of the place. So not only the whole place, but also those extra move-in costs. And then, yeah, stamp duty, a bunch of shit when you move in. And so, yeah, if you can get a loan for that whole amount, then you have that payment. The loan plans are usually about 35 years at 0.3%. So then you pay back, you know, your monthly repayment. So you just have to choose a place that is within the budget of what you currently earn. And then if it all checks out, then you can get a 110% loan, and then you're paying back a monthly payment for that 110%, which usually can also be cheaper than what it is to rent here. Usually it's cheaper than what it is to rent for a better place. 0.5%, yeah, 0.3%. Whereas a lot of other places, you know, Western society, you have to pay like maybe a 20% down payment or whatever down payment percentage it is. And then whatever else. And then a much higher interest rate. Yeah, cheaper than renting. So yeah, it's a very good situation here. If you're not living downtown Tokyo, it's very easy to like get a very good place at a price that would be laughable overseas. Of course, the further out you go, the cheaper places get. But it just depends. For me, I'm like, shit, I want to live in Tokyo, and shit's expensive. Of course, if this was like New York, London, Sydney, Brisbane even, the prices would be absolutely impossible for me. There's no way. But I'm just very lucky that, yeah, I'm in this situation. I'm not like, I'm fine. I'm good. But like, things are generally cheaper here. However, there is the issue of like, the land is what holds the value. Buildings here decrease in value after purchase or after being built. But the land holds value only in generally, depends where you buy, but the 23 wards in Tokyo, you're pretty safe that that land value is going to go up. Not as quickly as other countries it does do, but yeah, in Japan, Tokyo, 23 wards is one area that land value is still going up. Even if your house price goes down, you can it's still an investment. Investors are investing in Tokyo. But it's harder, like if you buy somewhere in the middle of nowhere, that's why houses are so cheap. The land value is very low. So, yeah, it's gonna be very hard to like redo it and then sell it at a profit. It's like, but I think people still can. I don't understand. That's kind of the limit of my knowledge. But generally, if you buy further out in the middle of nowhere, you're going to lose value on your house and your land. So unless you want to like live there and you love living there and you're just investing in your own life, then, you know, if you're doing it for investment's sake, then it's not a good idea. But if you just want to live out there and you love living out there, then you can get an insanely good deal in a beautiful place, beautiful scenery, you know, like a price that would be insane in other countries. But it just depends what kind of life you want to live, where you want to be, how much work you want to put into the house as well. If you're going to do an akiya, an abandoned place, like how much do you want to do it up? How much work does it need? You know, that kind of jazz. Also, yeah, if you live out in the middle of, in like a smaller town, rent will be silly. It will be a silly amount. Yeah. Talking to a friend who lives in a very remote area, I know that they pay for a 4-bedroom house. I I think they pay 40,000 yen rent, which they split. So I think it's 20,000 each, which is like $150 rent a month each or something. Yeah, $133 a month for rent. And then she also rents a Akiya, but it's in good condition. Like from a neighbor, they were like, yeah, we have this house, you can just like rent it, and she's gonna do it up a bit and have it as a guest house for people to come and stay. But they still own it, like her friends still own it, but they're like, yeah, you can do whatever you want with it. And to them, every month she pays them $33. $33 for a house. But she's gonna do it up a little bit and have people come and stay. But yeah, so like if you're living out there, cost of living is ridiculous, like incredibly cheap. But that's why it can be really difficult for Japanese people like moving into Tokyo and surviving in Tokyo, because shit is expensive here. It's nothing compared to, you know, New York, London, Sydney and everything. But for the general wages here and the general income here, Tokyo is quite intense. You know, arubaito, if you go work at a like a izakaya or something, the wage will be about like $8, $9 an hour. So there are like really small places in Tokyo that you have lower rent to pay, which is great, but the wages are really fucking low. So I mean, it's great for all the tourists visiting and everybody gets to enjoy Japan. I'm very lucky being here because I am in a very lucky job situation and also make partially in USD, which fucking helps. But in general, it can be really fucking hard for Japanese people to make it work in Tokyo, just with the wages being so low. As long as I can get high-speed internet access and access to food stores or delivery, that'd be fun. I mean, Tokyo's fucking awesome. Like, I love this city so much. I will sing its praises forever and ever. I think it's an incredibly well-made city. The way you can live, the way the areas are built, and you can go for, like, you can access everything, and it still has this kind of peaceful energy to it when you're in the right areas. I think that it's just truly amazing. But yeah, living in Akiya down by the river while working at 7-Eleven sounds okay. You can also get Akiya in Tokyo. They do exist. If you want to listen, there's a really good podcast called Unpacking Japan. I'll just write it here. But they interviewed the guy who he takes a lot of Akiya and does them up, and yeah, he's lived in a lot of Akiya. I think he rents out a lot of Akiya, and he talks about what the process has been like, and really, really interesting information and really, really good. I think the thing that is worthy of note is he worked in, I think his dad worked in construction, or like he grew up doing carpentry, so he knows how to throw shit together, and he learnt a lot along the way. And for some people, you know, that's just not, like, for me, I'm not really a carpentry girl. I don't know how to do shit up. I'm not really interested, like, because I get a lot of questions like, why don't you get an Akiya? Why don't you get an abandoned place? I'm not super interested in dedicating my life to fully fixing a place. I'd love to do interior. I'd love to hire a contractor to do some, like, maybe knock down some walls even. I like interior stuff, but doing structure and doing things myself, or doing plumbing, electricity, I'm like that's so out of my oh, it was an ad break. Is anyone still here? I can wait if needed as well. I love furniture shopping. I don't mind. I'm not gonna deny that. Yeah, people really, really talk about like, oh, why don't you just buy one of those cheap places? Why don't you just get an abandoned place? I'm like, that's a lot of work. And I don't know how to do that shit. I don't know how to do that shit. Like, yeah, and I don't want to learn really. I'll learn things if I need to, but I'm not really out here wanting to dedicate my life to that. But it's interesting hearing the guy talk about it, hearing him talk about how he's renovated these places, and also one interesting fact I learned from him was that you can earthquake reinforce Akiya buildings and older buildings, mainly houses. I don't think you can do it in your own apartment. But yeah, that was a big thing for me, because for Akiya, I'm like, aren't they just gonna fall down an earthquake? But you can do earthquake reinforcement, but it is gonna be more expensive. So that's good to know. Just buy an old dilapidated place in the country and leave all your friends in carpentry. Basically, that's what it feels like when someone's like, yo, have you ever considered having an abandoned house? What a great idea. It definitely is an amazing idea for some people, but it can be very romanticized, and I'm like, I don't know how to fucking do all that shit. I want a nice little apartment, please. I love some heated floors, and well, I don't know what that's like. I've never had heated floors, but like, I love an elevator. I love the safety. I love security. I want a little, I don't want to take my trash out, you know? Like, yeah. Actually, to be licensed to your own electric in Japan. Yeah, I think I saw something about that. But yeah, there could also be limits or rules to follow on how it looks, what's done, depending on the area and age of the place that you buy. Yeah, you need to have local carpentry knowledge on how to work with like certain types of wood or certain types of carpentry that the place already has. Like, it's, you know, that's a whole, like, a whole life commitment on how to fix this shit. You buy a place, you get to fix your own floor sinkhole into the couch. Maybe that nightmare wouldn't have been so bad if I knew how to fix a sinkhole. Maybe I just gotta learn. Yes, there are some Akiya that are not so old. Like, there is this image of Akiya that they are dilapidated old buildings, but sometimes they are just abandoned buildings. There are also Akishitsu, I believe, which are abandoned apartment buildings. And they do exist in Tokyo. They are just fewer, harder to find, and especially in Tokyo, there are going to be other people that are interested in them. But yeah, I mean, I've definitely walked past a bunch of Akiya in Tokyo. And yeah, it just depends on what kind of work that they need and everything. Hot take, I guess, Akiya ain't worth the purchase. It depends on the person. For some people, it's going to be the best thing they've ever done in their life, and they're going to dedicate a lot of time to it, and it's going to be this amazing personalized home that they get for dirt cheap. But for me, it's not worth the purchase for who I am and what I'm willing to do for a house. It's nice that the option is there. Like, if, you know, someone wants to buy a house, there is an option at all levels, depending on how far out you're willing to be from the city and everything. But yeah, it's not for me. It's not for me, but it will be for a lot of people, especially if they have carpentry experience, especially if they have a passion for it. If you want to know more information, definitely check out that podcast that I mentioned earlier, Unpacking Japan, and check out the episode with the guy who talks about Akiya, because he knows way more than I do. But also, yeah, from everything I know, my years of being here, it's not personally for me. But there's some secret market for buying repossessed apartments. Yeah, repossessed. What do you mean by repossessed? Okay, would be perfect if you're a serial killer. Yeah. You don't have to do any renovations. You just live in your little fucked up house. Moving to a Tokyo apartment that has 24/7 garbage room changed my life. Oh, Benoit, me too. I can't go back. I can't go back. This is the weird thing. I've been looking at different places I could get, and I'm like, weirdly, houses, like standalone houses, are relatively cheap. Like, what they are and the location, I'm like, why are they the same price or sometimes even cheaper than an apartment? But I'm like, I can't do the trash. I can't go back to doing that. There's no 24-hour trash for a house. And then if there's an issue, I'm in charge of the house. I'd have to get it fucking fixed. Like how much? Well, I'm actually so I think I've set a limit where I don't want to talk about the kind of prices that I'm looking at because I don't even know if that's possible for me. There are houses at all different ranges in different areas. The houses might be older, the houses might be newer, they might be better around here where the land is more expensive. There's land for sale that's so fucking expensive and there's not even a house on it. But yeah, it's a huge variety. And you can get a house for pretty cheap here. We can of course have a look if you would like, but I do need to go soon. You can't mow the lawn. Well, there's no more lawn to mow. If you have a house here, it's like the chances of having a lawn, chances of having any greenery at all. The house is built up to the edges of the limit. It's like the concrete slab, like 100k. Well, that's quite low. 100k you'd have to be, they do exist, of course. You would have to be in a different town. I don't know, you could probably find something in Tokyo for 100k. How about we have a little look? It's probably going to be ass if it's Tokyo, but you never know. Depends where in Tokyo. Is it in the 23 wards? How far is it from the station? All that jazz. So if we go to... Oh wait, let's... Sumo. 0.1 LTK. You don't even get a room? Alrighty. Hello. Let's go Kanto. Let's go for secondhand house. Secondhand house. We're going for Tokyo. We should just select all of them, I guess. I think we're good for doxing. Should be fine. Alright, let's just do those ones. Oh, we could also do Nakano, Suginami, and Edina. So we got 4,000 houses. Maximum we want... Okay, there's 8. There are 8 houses below $100,000. Let's have a look at them. This one is $43,000. It's like a 40 square meter place, built in 1965. 12-minute walk from whatever fucking station that is. I don't know what station this is. I'll have to look it up. Houses should be fine to allow pets because it's mainly apartments that even if you're buying them, it's gonna be Oh, good night, High Wind. Sleep well. Sorry I missed your goodbye. Sleep well. Thank you for coming to join. Take care. I hope you get a great sleep. But yeah, houses should allow pets because you own the whole house. Apartments, it's like they could still have those rules, but houses, it's like it's your house. So we've got an 8 jaw, 8 tatami mat, 7.5 tatami mat, and 4 tatami mat room. Let's see, can I translate to... Guys... You can buy for investment or for residence? Where is this? Alright, here's the house. No lawn, I'd consider that an apartment. None of these houses will have lawns. This is what I mean. It will be built to the limits. Oh god. Oh fuck. It's pretty rough. Oh dear. Oh god, the floor. Oh, okay. God. Oh. Needs a bit of work. I mean, $43,000. I mean, it's not even that. I think it's like 28,000 US dollars for this place. Okay, the Joban line Kame Ari. ちょっと待って. Alright, where is this? Okay. Pretty doxable shit. It's fine. So it's here. This is where Kameari is. And then, like, Asakusa and Sensoji is down here. And this is like Tokyo. So it's just over the river. Technically still Tokyo. But it's not too bad. It's not the worst. Cute turtle sculpture, that's true. That's very true. So if you want to go to Ueno, Ueno's probably a closer point. Ueno Station. Ooh. Okay, that's still 31 minutes. Where does this directly go to? Kitasenju? What about Nippon? Nippori Station. No, still. Yeah, it takes about half an hour to get into, like... Yeah, I guess it... So Kitasenju... Okay, so it's like 15-ish minutes to get to Kitasenju, and then wherever from there. Which is good. But... You also have to... You have to walk. How close was it to the station? "12 minutes to the station. Oh. Looks like there is a big shopping mall there, though. Really big shopping mall. Oh, that staircase is okay. Again, built very close to other houses, so it's pretty tight. I think maybe a smoker lived there or something. There's like a sheen on the walls. God, the walls look so rough, dude. But you get a house for $20-something thousand in Tokyo. It's not huge. 1965 is a very long time ago, but it's okay. My last place was 1968, so yeah. All right. Well, that's number 1. I don't know where this one is either. This is huge. This is a big one. Well, it says, it looks huge. There's so many rooms, but it's only 69 square meters. This one would be about like 28 or 30,000 USD. So you get 6 rooms, which is crazy. 4 of them are washitsu, so tatami style rooms, 1 Western style room, and then a separate kitchen. It's nice you get a little walk up to it. That's cute. You get a bit of dirt. That's exciting. A little bit of dirt. Not bad. That's actually not that bad. It's fine. Yeah, it's just I think this could look very, very, very beautiful. You know, especially with, I like the style of the walls with the wooden framing. A little sink. Yeah, dirt in Tokyo is crazy. You get a washlet. You get a washlet toilet. That's pretty huge. You get a whole side. Look, gravel. You get gravel. That's pretty wild. This would need a lot of work. There's the hot water boiler, so the goes directly through. I had that in my second place that I lived in. Dirt and gravel. This one does have potential. You get some direct sunlight, which is nice. Nice big windows. It's the sink with some light. This doesn't need that much of a renovation. Higashi Mukojima Station. 4-minute walk. Let me just see where Higashi Mukojima is. Higashi Mukojima. Where the hell are you? Oh, kind of. Maybe even closer than the last place, weirdly. So it's a 4-minute walk to this station, which would be very easy. Is that Hikifune? I used to teach a lady at Hikifune. You just keep going. Tokyo Skytree's right here. You might get some nice Skytree views, who knows? And it would connect to Asakusa. So that's not bad. And you can go the other way, get to Kitasenju. Nice that you're near the river. Could go for a walk along the river. Not too bad. Atami would probably need to be replaced. Really old air conditioning unit. Nice shoji doors. Yeah, Kitasenju. We're really hanging out around Kitasenju today for sure. Little areas. Yeah, I mean 6 rooms is very crazy. 6 rooms is a bit silly. I do like the stairs. And the wood trim is very nice. I do love that style. Like if I could have somewhere that style but a bit more modern, that would be ideal. There's a 4K. 4K? There was 6 rooms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 4, 5 and then a K, I guess. 5K. And yeah, very cheap. Built in 1965. Oh, do you have to pay a fee? What's that fee? $3 million per month for what? What do you have to pay $3 million for? Per month? You're not allowed to sublease it. Wait, is that really 200? There's no way. Hold on. Ah, no! Ah! 230 man? Is this shit really expensive? 230 man. So 30 man plus $23,000. Well, 23. That's the name change and the renewal. That's 460,000. Should be 46,000 Australian dollars, which is like 30,000 US dollars. That's like, is that why it's so cheap? Because the buying fee is like way more. I don't know what all these fucking fees are. Oh wait, you have to renew after 20 years or within 20 years? What the fuck? What is this? 230 man. Why the fuck is this all these extra prices? This is expensive now. Renovation approval fee. Renovation approval fee. It's gonna be another 230 man. It's gonna be another 23,000, so that's like 17,000 US dollars to get approval for renovation. That's fucked. I bet all the places that we look at have like some hidden fees like this. So it's gonna be more expensive than it seems. Even though that seems so cheap, it's like double that with the fees. That's fucked.
Oh, this is cute. From the Nippori Tonari liner. A little fucked up balcony with a fucked up roof. You get 3 rooms and a kitchen. Nice sunlight. Oh, this is worse. this is worse. Why is this one more does this one not have all the fees? Yeah, if it doesn't connect to Kitasenju, why the hell are we looking at it? This one looks pretty bad, actually. Does it say... Doesn't have any costs of, like... So maybe this one is just straight up buy and you don't have to do any of those extra fees, maybe? Good distance to a lot of shops. That's good. That's rough. Oshiro? Whoa, what? Oh. It said 4 and then it said 980 man. And I thought it was 4,980 man. I was like, what? Like, okay. Well, that's when you can't even see the inside. Some cheap shit. God. It also might be difficult to get a loan for older places. I've heard that it is more difficult to get a loan from bank because they're like, why are we lending you money? Like, we're not going to make any, like it's a more dangerous thing for them to do, or they're not going to make so much money, or they don't want to invest in older properties. They want to invest in expensive shit, more modern stuff. So... yeah. Interesting. But yeah, those are all the ones that are under 100,000 in Tokyo. That one looks nice. Maybe it's just me. Which one? The one we couldn't see the inside? Like, this one looks good, but I don't think we can... We can see a bit of the inside. Oh, we already looked at this one, didn't we? Yeah, this one's like old, but it's not like nasty. It's not bad. Oh, we already looked at this one before. Yeah. But, yeah. Nice Tokyo. That's Tokyo, baby. Okay. Anyway. I gotta go live my day. But thank you for coming to join and chatting with me. I appreciate it. Keeping me company. I need some sun. Love looking at random properties. Yeah, me too. Help me get more knowledge of what's out there. But I don't think I'll be buying any of those anytime soon. I had to go buy medicine. Are we looking for a house view, Emma, or just research window shopping for chat? Just for chat. That was looking at all the properties that were under the equivalent of 100,000 Australian dollars, 60,000-70,000 US dollars, and what's available. But yeah, just to get a better idea of what there is. But yeah, I'm gonna go. enjoy the rest of your days and nights. Thank you so much for coming to join. And I will see you again very, very soon. Goodbye, everybody. Bye.